I just start off with a quick recap of what happened in our first session. So we went around the table. We kind of introduced our characters a little bit. We started with Frederick, or Freddy, what do we want to call him? Golden Hammer. And Golden Hammer, is that like innuendo in any way, or it just means it's just like a cool name?
What do you mean by innuendo?
Like, I don't know, gold
I think
member.
it's just very dwarven.
Like is my the hammer I was
No,
born
if anyone's
with,
gonna be
is it
goldy, it wouldn't
golden?
be lose.
Yeah.
It's me.
I mean, it I'm not going to say no.
All right. Well, there you go. So we find.
Did you get inspiration from David?
David who? David the Hammer? Oh my god.
Wow.
No, I did not get inspired by David the Hammer. I was just trying to think of something dwarven, and then I was going to add gold to it.
Gold
and I was like, hammers are dwarfish.
Yeah,
yes,
no, I think you nailed it.
Gold anvil is another one. But anyways, gold beard. That sounds more like a pirate, actually. Anyways, so
yeah, that's definitely a pirate.
Gold beard. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we started off with Frederick, and he's with his mentor / retired bodyguardie Kaido, who was just visiting him. They were talking really briefly about why, like just Frederick's current state and what he wanted to do. And then a courier comes. Some weird stuff happens. Like the courier says some weird thing to Frederick, and next thing you know, that like it almost feels as if time skipped, and then you guys continue on, but you are holding a invite, which Kaito sees as well, and he definitely says if you need his help, he will help you. But I guess you guys would investigate that. Then we switched over to, I think it was, who was next? It was Ori next, right?
I went first, and then it was.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ori.
And it was,
Yes.
Bamboo.
Okay, so Ori, we found Ori trying to get her merchant license permit passed. Mr. Fix was a gnome who was trying to, like telling her about the process. She sees a little girl in the doorway. She says some weird stuff too, and same thing. Time skip. We see Teo's character, who is Edgar. Edge. He is at his parents' bakery with his old childhood friend, Tressida, who she, just kind of talking to Edge about what he wants to do, how his life is going, and then kind of like being a middle person between Edge and his parents. When a captain of the watch comes in, recognizes Edge, and they say some weird missive to Edge. Same thing happens. Then we have, who is next afterwards? Bradley?
Brad.
Brad, who was finishing up a nice set. It was pretty good. Gets sexually harassed by an old lady who gives him a pretty good tip, though. And he talks to his old friend Olive when this like woman in clad black.
I missed the pegging of this.
What was that?
I missed the pegging part of this. Oh, give him a tip. Sorry.
So she, a widow or somebody, a woman in black, clad in black, one's in, like she walks into the casino, gambling den, and makes a scene, walks up to Bradley, says something weird as well, and then time skips again, right? Some weird stuff is happening. And And this is all different times of the day, by the way. Then we also went to Hannah's character, Ein, who is a Warforged. And we find the Warforged Ein in the library of the Great Morgrey Archives in Sharn. She is investigating this old Dakani like monolith thing, trying to learn more. And she's joined with Kaelin, a young adventurer who accidentally stumbled upon her, activated her, and is now, pretty much the main character of their adventure duo. When the librarian shouts, there's like the semblance of like a living spell, like a magic missile spell. Some sort of being that's just made out of this magic missiles appears, says some weird stuff, and then time skips again. And then we finally have our twins, Lucius and Larius, who were turning in a bounty. Toby and bringing Toby's in shackles and talking to their contact at the Sharn like embassy place, like the courts where she is dealing with Madame Zana, Magistrate Zana, talking about payment. They get 500 gold. Then Toby says something weird to Lucius and breaks free of his bonds. Also, one of the Braelish guards that was working with Magistrate Zana also says something weird to Larius. And then same thing, time kind of just skips. And all of you guys not sure what's happening, but coincidentally all holding invitations in your hand after that weird event. Toby also being missing now. So we do have the twins who just got payment for a bounty that was never technically handed in. I guess it would be technicality. And then upon going and investigating where this invite's coming from, you guys all walk into a room, a dusty old abandoned tavern outside in the outskirts of Sharn, called, I think it was called like Old Boars, Old Room and Board. I don't know, some name like that.
Old Board Boar.
Old board boars, oars.
Someone spell
Room
that?
and board. I don't know. It's been a
Design.
week.
Say it 5 times fast.
It's been too long. Old board, boars, oars, room and board.
Oh, great, thanks. Old
Yep.
boards, oars, rooms, and board.
Yep, that's it. And you guys go there. There's 7 chairs, a table, a candelabra, 7 mugs, and all of you sit down and then realize that there's like 8 people to the 7 that's been laid out. Frederick examines the footprints. There's only 6 out of 7, meaning like one of the people who sat down didn't leave a footprint. And then Frederick says we're fucked, and then that's kind of all he says. And then the bad Brad uses horrifying visage and then frightens a bunch of you guys. So the folks who ran over to the door are frightened. They're trying to get away. Some of you got in really good hits. I forget who exactly it was, but one of you guys got like a huge chunk of damage.
My brother.
Lucius. What was
What
that?
spell did he use again?
I don't
Do you remember, Kestrel?
it was like psychic blast, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Dunked on him pretty hard.
Wait, who has the great sword?
It was because of Hex.
Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay. But yes, regardless, it was some good damage. I think also, did you hit Larius? No, so it was just
A
Lucius. And
little
then,
bit with the sorcerer's burst for like nothing.
I don't think a 10 would have hit, so I don't think that
No,
would
I
have.
didn't.
Yeah, I think
Was it Lucius' psychic blast?
Lucius did a psychic blast, but did Ein also hit with the ray of frost? No, did they? No. No.
I thought you said the ray of frost
Well-
went through them.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it did
I had-
not hit.
So yeah.
I did hit with the
Yeah, I
psychic
think
blast,
everybody
but it
else
was
missed
also
it.
they were also hexed, so it took more damage.
Yes.
Did I hit with my greatsword?
I don't know.
You hit the
I-
door.
You hit the door. That was the so
hit
that
running,
11
bro.
was you trying to break down the door with your greatsword. And then we ended with the ghost going ahead, floating over to our friend Frederick and climbing down his throat.
That's how you get
Hot.
Whoa.
Hot.
Hot.
That
Oh,
is
I
what
like it.
happens.
Might as well spit on me.
How's your throat?
You were asking for it. Did you see how you were dressed?
Yeah.
So that was actually the ghost's turn, right? So we're gonna go back to initiative, and I don't remember everyone who's frightened. Do you? Whoever? I think Ori was frightened. Yes.
I was, and
Edge.
I think
was
everybody who
also-
ran to the door was frightened. You can kind of like.
Those the agers.
Yeah, Hilarious was
Oh, yeah,
frightened because she aged 10 years.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes, there were some folks who
Two people
who
aged.
aged.
I think I wrote it down in my notes. Yeah.
I'm the younger, prettier twin now.
Yeah.
You're not prettier.
Suck it.
Yeah, you guys were 10 years apart afterwards.
Yeah, we are.
I'm so sorry.
I think we
Uh,
are.
Wait, so was Edge did Edge fail the wisdom?
And the only thing that happened to me was I'm frightened. Okay, but I'm in hiding.
I can't hear you.
Your
I
mic
can't
went
hear
weird.
KO at all.
Okay. Test.
Yep,
There we
that's
go.
better.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay.
All right, so Ori. So it seems like Ein passed.
Okay,
Larius failed.
My character was frightened. That's the only thing, and I think he's hiding near the door. Or at
Yes.
least
So
I think
I'm just
10,
trying to figure
15.
out who's frightened here. So Larius, Ori, and Edge. That means Brad, you're not frightened. Ein, you're not frightened, and Lucius, you are not frightened, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I even chugged the drink, so I have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yes, you
That's what they
did,
told me.
Brad. Yes, you did. You figured that out, Bart. That you figured that part out. I don't know. Did you share that information? I don't know. There's some ectoplasma right here on the ground as well, from that
Mhm.
brutal psychic blast. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to Brad, who you like toss back the drink. One, put the mug down. You wipe your mouth of the foam, and yeah, you see 3 of your companions are frightened. And
All
I
right.
don't know. Would you
Did
have
I?
seen-
Did I? Yeah, I was gonna ask. Did I see the possession? Like what do I see? Like, do I still see the ghost, or
The ghost is
like-
gone.
Like, is it inside golden, or like can I even tell? Like, does the dwarf look any different?
I would
How
say
come he
roll
possessed
a
her?
perception check. The DC here is 5. It's pretty low.
I'm not
Alright,
on the
first
turn counter. Should I? Neither is Laris.
Yes, please redo your initiatives
Okay, I'll do it real quick.
if you can. I can
Sure, it's gonna
roll
be shit,
for.
and it was. Suck it. Horrible.
What was your previous initiative? Do you know? Remember?
It was also shit. I went almost last. I think I blasted it before, and then it went possessed. So I was almost last.
Hilarious.
That's
Your initiative is 14. See that right there?
Well,
Yeah, well,
I know.
Good roll,
know.
though. Good roll, though.
See,
Wasted
I know,
that.
right? It's like nice effort. Sucks to be you.
And Lucius, what was yours again?
It was. I think I was last.
Yeah, you were like 4 or something like that.
Yeah, because I think the
kept saying
psychic blast
5,
hit
but
him.
you kept telling me 4.
It was shit. Whatever you want to call
it's
it, it was
5,
dog.
right? And you were like, it's 4. I'm like, okay, but it's 5. And you're like, it's 4. All right,
I
so
suck.
low initiative is always not bad. Let me get a so Brad.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
10 on a perception check. The DC's 5. Frederick is like, "Ooh!" There's like light coming out of him. There's like a shadowy thing. He's like, "Ooh!" He's like levitating like 3 feet off the ground. His head spinning like around, like straight up exorcism style. He's like, "Ah."
That's really off the ground because I'm a dwarf also.
Yeah.
So it's like extra scary.
He's super high up.
Okay. I move a little bit closer. Can
Sure.
I see? I noticed like the light source is only the candle, but I assume
mean,
can.
do you? If you can see the token, you can see him.
Okay.
If it's
it
dim,
just look a little dim, yeah.
If
But I
it
can see.
is dim-
I mean, it's glowing, right? You said so. I
Hmm.
can. I assume I can see that. Okay. I am going to use. I'm going to try to like subdue him without hurting him, because I kind of see
I'm
that
sorry, I
it's
didn't mean to cast
it's
that.
a possession. So I'm gonna use Tasha's hideous laughter.
Death Ray. Okay, one
is,
creature of your
wisdom.
choice.
I
Wait,
guess
is that
if it's
true?
floating and it's prone.
Oh wow, it gives incapacitated? They made Tasha's hideous laughter a lot better than what I remember. Hold on. That's crazy. It's 1 fail and then they're... Ah, okay, you're right. What is the
Yeah,
duration?
I'm
What is the
trying to-
duration on this?
At the end of each turn, each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom saving throw.
Alright, so it's up to 1
On a
minute. It's a
successful- yeah.
concentration for 1 minute. Got it.
Yeah, and they
Alright.
have to save each turn. If they succeed the save, it ends.
Alright,
Pick it up.
Frederick.
You try to stop laughing.
It's going to roll a wisdom save.
Yep.
But wait, is this an enchantment? So it is wonder. I guess, yeah, I mean, nothing really tells me that the ghost would have any type of immunity to this. I'm trying to... It can't be immune to paralyzed, petrified, prone. Well, it can't go prone, or it can't be restrained. But there's nothing that says it can't be incapacitated from laughing too much. So, it's gonna make a wisdom save. That is a 19. All right, Bradley, what's the joke that you tell it?
Oh man. The joke I tell it is did it possess the dwarf or just its beard? Maybe it's like a Ratatouille situation. It's controlling the dwarf through the beard.
Okay, and as you say that, you just hear like vomit, just a huge stream of vomit just gets sprayed around here, and there's nothing funny about it. Ori, you are in the spot. Somehow it goes around.
Oh no.
Larius. It hits Ori, but then it goes
Gross.
around and then comes back around again. It whips around. I did not do that on purpose. I don't know why it went that way, but and I don't think in any moment this would be a funny matter. Unfortunately, Brad, that fails. You moved. You did your action. Do you have a bonus action you'd like to take, or are we moving on?
Let's see.
I'm so.
What am I? Bonus. Oh, I can give somebody bardic inspiration. Nah, I'm gonna save that. I think I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Ori, roll me a reflex save as Frederick's possessed corpse, or not corpse, I'm sorry. Frederick's possessed body is like, his
Not
his
yet.
head is spinning and vomit is coming out, all exorcist style. Just a
Reflex
quick.
saving and
Oh,
dexterity
sorry,
save.
sorry, dex save. I keep.
There you go.
Ah, you got some of that vomit on you, man. Yeah, the clothes, Ori's clothes that she wore today, it's got Frederick's dwarf vomit. What's the last thing Frederick ate before he showed up to this meeting? Make it like real dwarven and heavy and shit. Just curry.
I mean, how much time do you have? Because like it was a feast. It was a long meal. There were multiple.
Sorry's gonna feel right at home.
There was some stuff. You know,
That's
there was
terrible.
oysters to start, and then there was this like goat
Oh
curry.
man.
There was a lot of ale, obviously.
What a sour mix.
It was it was bad.
Or you're gonna have to get that shit burned. What do you do?
I got canters for that. I'm not worried about that at all. We can clean it later.
And I do have to remind you, you ran. Did you? I think you guys have the ability to make another save at the end of your turn. So you could have actually rolled that wisdom save in your last turn. So go ahead and do that now. And so Ori, you would not be frightened at this moment, but you are standing in front of the possessed body of Frederick, the ghost. What do you do?
I don't know. I got a whole lot to do right now. I guess I can throw a turn on dead at this point since I'm over the bullshit.
You could.
I could. I don't know if a whole lot else is gonna be really effective at the moment. I'll try that.
All right. So remind me, turn undead. It's a save from them, right?
Save from them, yeah.
What is your
Look at
DC
it.
here?
That thing.
13? Okay. And what does this do if they fail?
I have no idea.
I think it's like a frightened condition. Like it's like it's almost like a reverse frightened at that point.
Yeah.
I think it's almost the same thing as frightened. Like they can't come near you, and they
There's
get
level
like
differences,
disadvantage.
right? You're not going to destroy it at this level, obviously, so probably just disadvantage. Something
It's
like
like
that.
disadvantage on maybe like trying to attack you or something like that, right? Let's see. You can, and then for it to, a turn creature must try to move as far away from you as it can. So that's fear. I can't take reactions, and for his action, it can only use a dash action or try to escape. So it's literally like just moving away from you. Can't really do much. If it fails this, I think you guys would have. Oh, it fails. So, Ori,
Did something. Yay.
what does turn undead look like? From your patron, nonetheless.
I got no idea what it looks like here.
You go. Your holy symbol doesn't have to be like a cross or like.
No, the holy symbol is a 9-sided gold coin. It's a big fucking piece of money.
What?
Fucking bling, yeah.
A what? A 9-sided gold coin?
Yep.
I'm trying to like imagine what that is. Like what's a-
I need pictures. I need
It's a big fucking gold
I need to
coin on a chain
investigate.
around her neck. So
It's
it's,
like
a
a
big
Rubik's
fucking
cube
bling.
like made out of gold coins. 9-sided gold coin.
Yep.
That's like a 9-sided dice. I don't think.
I was gonna
they
say it looks
have
like a
those.
D8. It looks like a D8.
Wait, but a D8 has 8 sides.
One extra point.
Yeah, but if you flatten
It's flat
one
on
of
each
the points,
side.
Yeah, I
It's
was saying, if
flat
you
on each
flatten
side.
one of the
the
points-
edges.
Oh, it's like one of those like Sims like markers that's above their heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still flat. It just has a bunch of sides to it. I fucking bling it out. I just bling out.
All right.
You
Yeah, you gotta.
literally
So
nothing.
you the
Not a clock.
bling shines out, and the gold reflection like touches
Fucking making
this
it rain.
ghost, and
make the rain. Awesome.
you see like Federic's
I'm rich,
body
bitch.
drop as the ghost is like just like kind of like kicked out of his body, and he's shuddering against the gold light, and he's like, "Oh, the bling." And yeah, you have successfully
Chased it off.
yeah, like pretty much just pushed it out of Frederick, which is
All right,
great
it's something.
because Frederick is going to be next soon. Edge, you also
Yeah.
have the option to make a wisdom save on your last turn.
Okay. I'll go ahead and make a wisdom save then.
Yeah, wait, make a whiz. You don't have to, but
No, I'd like to.
I'd recommend it. Ah, shit. Is that a nat 1?
Yeah, that's the one.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah, maybe I should roll it after.
Yeah, Edge, you are scared of this fucking ghost at this moment. I think it's more of like this is a new environment and you just felt like you've been ambushed. So like your like cylinders are all firing on all costs. As a frightened, you have to use your action to move away from the ghost as far as possible.
Okay. I can move 3 feet.
And you are also stealthing, so that would
Yeah.
reduce your movement speed by half.
Okay, so 15.
But you would have to.
I can-
You're using action to dash too, so that's 60, and then half would be 30.
Oh, I have to use a dash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much? A dash is what my
Double.
is that my
Yep.
double
Yep.
my movement speed?
So it'd be double then half. So it'd just be regular 30 again, because you're
Okay.
stealthing.
Okay, I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna go straight across the wall, so I'll be around right here.
Yeah, you're like international spy over here, man. Roll a stealth check. Let's see how invisible you actually are.
Okay.
As you're putting your back against the wall, you're hoping no one sees a bright red tiefling. But damn, they don't. They don't. You got like Rambo, like black face paint on. And you are like Navy SEAL, blacked out, tactical. And no one can actually see you against that wall. Unfortunately, that is the full of your turn. You can make another wisdom save here to break out of this frightened condition.
That's the only thing I could do right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Yeah, frightened sucks. But it's funny because now you're frightened of a ghost who's also frightened. Unfortunately, you did not save there.
yeah. Okay. So
Edge.
I'll stay there then.
That shit, what you saw with the whole like holes over the guy's body, that shit is nasty. You can't get it out of your mind. It's so gross. You're probably not so much scared as just grossed. Like you're just disgusted out.
And the puke that oysters didn't really help at all.
Yeah, and then there's puke over there.
Oh my god.
Larius, you are also surrounded by puke. Between you and Frederick, who has the higher
What?
dex?
Is even happening? What do I need a deck save or?
No. For some reason, I drew it around you.
Yeah, my dex is fairly high. It's 16.
Okay, so you go first. What do you do? You are frightened, so you do have to roll that wisdom save, just to make sure
Now?
that this was for the end of your last turn. So if you succeed on this, which you don't, then you have to make an action and movement to run away from this ghost, and that would end your turn. You can
So I
use
have to.
you can use a bonus action, but yes.
So for my action, I can only leave.
Mm-hmm. You have to run. like
Sounds
directly
good.
away from the ghost. So if in this case, I would say like you have what 60 feet of movement at the moment, so somewhere like around here. Are you kind of, or you could go this way, right? As well. As long as it's away from the ghost, it doesn't matter which necessary direction you're going.
All right, so I am running. The end. That's all I can do.
Yeah. Can you go? Do you want to run to where your twin is? Towards
Definitely.
your twin? Okay. That makes sense. All right. So we see Larius book off. Like as the ghost comes to where, like Larius, you saw the ghost and you ran towards the door. The ghost followed you guys and possessed Frederick. And so now you're just like, oh shit. And so you ran the other way towards your brother who's looking at you. And you guys are making eye contact. Lucius is not scared. You could see him have a brave face on. And Lucius, you see Larius running towards you, her eyes wide with terror at this holy nightmare thing.
But also, she hates getting dirty, so like, there's all of that.
Oh, there's also vomit too, and she's skipping over the vomit.
And is it on me? Like, no, I jumped. I don't care. I will make a dex save. I will do acrobatics.
For some reason, it projectile vomited, and it
not
actually went around you for some reason.
Yeah, that's because I would kill everyone. Just literally everyone.
Hey, I mean, it could have easily went on you. All right, so Larius, as you run towards your brother with fear in your eyes, or just disgust. It doesn't have to be fear. It could just be like, this is gross. Same thing with Edge, where you're just like, that's nasty, and you're running away. Please go ahead and roll another wisdom save to see if you break out of this. You do not, unfortunately. And you still remain feared. Frederick, did you also failed this as well, so you are still feared. And you can actually roll a wisdom save from last time. See if you break out of this. But you're so scared that we're trying to chop down this door that's locked with your great sword. Yeah. You did a fair bit of damage to it, no offense. Like, I mean, pretty good. Chop that shit in half almost.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Okay, so you want a wisdom throw?
A wisdom save. Okay, so Frederick, you are still frightened, meaning that you have to run. I don't care which direction. You also just vomited all over Ori by.
I was just saying, how much energy or like calories do I still have? Because I just gave up my lunch.
You got some good amount. You're good.
Okay. I've got that.
There's more fuel in the tank for you.
Used. Right. Got you. Let me just look around the room a little bit.
You only threw up the first 4 courses of your like 17-course meal.
It was a tasting menu, so yeah. Okay, so how far can I run?
60 feet. Oh, actually, you're a dwarf. I don't know. I think dwarves have.
I've got some legs.
30 base is for dwarves still.
Is it? 30?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
30. I guess it's only
So if he does a dash,
like armor.
60.
Yeah, you need to run 60 feet. It doesn't have to be in a straight line either. You can go like 30, bam, and then angle it some other way.
Wait, sorry. So I can do 60 or 30?
You have to do 60. So you're using your movement and your action to just run away from this thing. It's a bad thing.
Okay. Do 50 over here. So I'm still trying to get a little used to the roll 20.
Running next to the edge there. All right, no worries. I'll move you over there. 60 feet? Or you said 50 here, and then for the rest of your 10, do you want to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go right behind this red guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
While everybody's running, I want to say
you
something.
actually-
Do I get to interrupt free action to say something during their turn, or do I have to wait?
Wait. It depends on what you're trying to do. If it's like an actual spell, then.
No. I just want to say something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
to the
sure.
room.
I think I can go one more square back.
So like
Okay.
as I watch, because basically I've seen like 3 people run away,
Mm-hmm.
frightened in the past like few seconds. I like point at the mugs on the table and was like, "Yo, take a drink. It's like liquid courage. It'll calm your ass down." I kind of like just say that to the room as I see everybody run.
All right.
Is this the bard speaking?
That is the bard
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah.
That's bad joke.
It's a bad joke. He's an observational comic. All right. All right,
Dang,
Frederick.
Dolores is gonna come after you.
No, this is not a bit. This is I'm telling you real information.
When he said liquid courage, all of a sudden I think, dude, that's a bad joke. You know, like if you said magic potion or something, or anti-fear maybe, but he said liquid courage. Reading liquid courage. Hard alcohol. Okay.
Spirits. All right. So spirits for the spirit. We have Ein, who's next. You are not frightened.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm
you're-
not. I'm chilling.
This is good. You're in a good position here. What do you do?
So my vision, I can see it or not?
I mean, do you have dark vision? That's the
I can't-
first thing.
No, I don't.
Can
but
you see
there's,
the
like,
token
ambiance.
on the map?
I can see the token. Yeah.
Then that means you can see it, but
That's what I
it
was
is
confused
slightly obscured. So like if it was to stealth, it would have an advantage. But it's
I
not.
see.
It's not.
No, I can just straight up spellcast from here. So I will magic missile.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's force damage, so it should be effective. And I'll just roll.
Yes, please do so.
Okay.
And okay, so 3, 5, that's 8, 11 points of damage on this ghost. And it does not have any immunities to the force. So Ein, what does your magic missiles look like as they shoot out towards the ghost?
So she'll like channel it through her ball thing. They're just like these little illuminated like dagger like things that fly through the air.
Okay, nice.
And kind of puff on impact.
Okay, so the metal ball shoots out more balls.
She's
Yeah.
channeling missiles
like-
from her balls. Is that what I'm hearing here?
Balls on balls.
Yeah, just balls coming out of the balls, and
To the wall.
and they just like
From the window.
impact on this ghost, tearing like I would say good fist-size holes through the ethereal nature of this ghost. Just pockets and through its kind of wispy form, and it looks pretty hurt. It looks like it's like on the verge of tears. All
Good.
right, that ends your. Oh well, you have movement and a bonus action if you'd like to take it.
Yeah.
And then Lucius,
I
you're
forget
up next.
what bonus actions I have now.
As a wizard, you don't have too many
Yeah, I think
just
I'm good.
available.
I don't think I'm even gonna move. I like my table.
Okay. Yeah. You do have an object interaction, so there is a mug in front of you if you do want to take it. However, I think Warforges have immunity against poison, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
or is
they
it
do.
Is it immunity or
It's
is it
poison
resistance?
and disease. I think it's poison resistance, immunity to disease. Yeah.
Okay, so you can still get intoxicated. It just takes you much more to do it. So, however, the alcohol is in front of you. You can still try to imbibe it yourself.
Sure.
It's up to you.
Well,
All right.
I'll
So
pick it
you
up.
take the mug. It's free. It's a free action. You drain it. Roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage. Oh shit. You didn't even need that. Well, it's a 22. Okay, so you down the mug, put the mug down, and then like you don't really feel it. You're not really quite sure. Like Brad said, it's liquid courage, but you're pretty courageous already. Like you didn't get frightened, right? So you're like, you don't even know if it's gonna work on you. But it's good ale. I don't know if you appreciate it. So that ends your turn, Lucius.
I mean,
Another one who was not affected by frighten.
correct. So, literally, as Larius like runs by me, like tiptoeing, like making ew noises, I'm just gonna roll my eyes. Really, we're running away. Lovely. I'll move.
The pukes by me. It's not my fault. It's disgusting. She's just rambling.
Quite impressive. Move here, and then I'm gonna fire off one more psychic blast. With the hex still on. So
I believe you also put the hex as dex. It was a dex hex.
yeah, 16. Does that hit?
16 definitely hits. Roll the damage.
And then there's the damage from the blast, and there's the damage from the hex. So that's almost full. So that's 20 more damage.
Wow, that's some pretty good damage. All right, so another huge blast of damage or force comes out, and I would say at this point, this one.
Well, it's still psychic. I don't know if it matters, but it's still both are still psychic.
This one, this damage doesn't like blow holes in like the magic missile did. This blast, it shreds this ethereal wispy form, and it's almost like you see this ghost dissolving in front of you. It looks quite painful as this ghost seems to be caught in this silent scream as like 90% of its matter is just evaporated from your psychic blast. And at that point, this is the end of the round with Lucius. You have a bonus action if you'd like to take it.
Is it still alive?
It is. Wait, yeah.
No, I
don't think you have any more offensive abilities with your bonus.
I do in combat, but no, I can't. So, I guess I'll stand there, kind of tilt my head to the side, like confused as to why it's not dead, and like look down at my short staff, and then look back at it, and that'll be my turn.
Confused at why it's not dead?
Yeah.
Everything just dies when you hit it. It's very arrogant of you. But anyways, okay, so the ghost, it's now the ghost's turn.
100%.
You're like, why are you still alive?
Like you see him shake the staff, like when a flashlight won't work, like he hits it.
Yeah, I mean, sure. The ghost, it's the ghost's turn, and the ghost is going to put its hands up and say, "You got me," and it's gonna go into ethereal form, and then just drop through the floor, and that's going to end combat. As soon as that happens, all your frightened conditions are alleviated, and you guys are like all come to your senses, and even the throw up and stuff in the room, it's almost like a mass prestidigitation spell just goes off in the room. Like a smell of cinnamon washes over the vomit and all that sweat and blood and all that. Like even the door itself begins to come to mend itself back together, and it's almost like a reset. All of those who are frightened are no longer frightened, and at that very moment, you see like a red glow in the candelabra, and then you can all hear somebody kind of like a staticky right before like a voice comes out and says hello, like somebody like tapping on the mic. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Hello?
What?
And there's a voice coming from the candelabra.
What?
Does anyone say
What
anything?
What do you want? And why are you in the light?
No, I'm not in a light. This is a spell. I'm speaking through a candelabra. Is this the 7 that were invited? Are you all here? It seems like you're still alive. Is anyone hurt? Is anyone killed?
I'm hurt.
Are you going to send a creepy ghost to projectile vomit on us?
You met Brad?
Are you Brad? I mean, the other Brad?
That's hindsight. We did not know there would be 2 Brads. There is human Brad, and then there's ghost Brad. You met both. And then the voice continues. However, you passed. Congratulations. What you just experienced was the first part of your evaluation. Control test for your composure and restraint. Every one of you have faced something unnatural before, and we just need to see and have you prove that you can handle such a thing, even though half of you spent most of that time running from it. You still did it in a very professional manner. And there is much to explain here. First off, you can call me Agent CS. I'm part of the Black Codex. There's something all of you guys are probably wondering, what you're doing here. Better than for me to explain it over a long, drawn monologue. All of you, this candelabra is enchanted with the last memories. Somebody or something seems to be targeting all of you. We don't know why. We haven't figured out the connection. Who would think? Look at you all. It's all over the place. And all we know is you've all been targeted at the same time, around the same date, and we're just lucky that we had people watching. Feel free. Touch the candelabra, and all will be made clear. Or maybe. And then the voice crackles out.
And I immediately go up to it with intrigue and like put my hand on the candelabra.
You put your
Right
hand
before
on the...
you do that,
Oh.
I say out loud, just for the record, I know you say everybody passed, but only I figure out the liquid courage thing.
There is
really,
no
Bamboo at this point. Jesus.
There is no response from the candelabra, but as a DM, you can have a cookie, Bamboo. Take another cookie.
Lucius turns and looks at Laris and rolls his eyes and starts to slow clap.
Useful.
Also, Larius, Luz, and Kestrel, you guys can take a cookie too. Uh,
I start slow clapping awkwardly, but I don't know what I'm doing.
so,
Hi.
Ein, do you move over to the candelabra?
I do.
Okay, and as you do, you notice that there is like this faint red glow emanating. It's
I
not
look very
just
intrigued.
the fire of the light, the candles that are burning. Just something about this candelabra is reddishly enchanted. When you place your Warforged hand on it, or do you say anything or do anything?
I was just wondering if I should detect magic.
You can.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, you cast Detect Magic. I do have to remember what it does in this edition.
I'll put it in here.
Okay. School, right? So there are probably going to be some maybe magical pings from people in your area. But you know that the candelabra is enchanted with conjuration.
Okay, and then I just like nod intrigued and then continue to put my hand on.
I'm going to ask the important question here. I'm going to do detect money and see if the candelabra's worth anything, as well as anything else in the room.
Yeah, that dollar bill, y'all.
Ori, I mean, it's a really, it's like the level of enchantment on this candelabra. It's not like cheap, but it's common. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting the finest of goods here. You probably might find more things that are valuable in other people's like pockets than this candelabra.
Gotcha. Nothing valuable. Okay.
There is 5 mugs. There is 7 strong spirit mugs. So each one of these are magical items as well. And you're not really quite sure if anyone's going to take them. So.
Are they worth anything?
Yeah. They're mugs that are enchanted to never run out of liquor. I'm pretty sure you can find a buyer.
Yeah,
I'll take 5.
Take the mugs then. You don't know they're worth shit. I'm gonna try and take the mugs.
Yeah, so we go. Well, all right. So while Ein is about to touch his candelabra, Ori is just cleaning house. Just like tossing the liquor out and then just putting the mugs in their bag.
In your throw up outfit.
Yeah. Clean it later.
They look at the chairs and they're like, "Ooh, that's some good craftsmanship." I'll bring some guys later. In a moving truck. All right. So, Ein, you touch the candelabra, and all of you see a red glow come out, and in like a sci-fi hologram-esque, you see a scene play out, and it's that same scene that you were just this day, Ein. You were talking in the library. You're in front of the Takani statue. And then let's move you over to the library. Right? And we're like in the exact same moment, Ein, that you remember. You can see it being played out here, right in front of your eyes. And what you begin to see is Kalen kind of fidgeting like he usually does. And he's like, Kalen's like, all right, so wait, what are we doing here? And that's when like the magic missile, like living spell begins to form and come out. And it comes to like, it points towards you. The next footage is what was missing. And you can see like as this magic missile, like living spell thing, like raises his hands, Kalen's like stuck on it. And and for some reason you see like Kalen like look behind him, and the librarian that was shouting at you guys earlier, you can see their face melt away, and it's like this face of like a blank white like skin. It's almost like somebody put like a white spandex mask over somebody's face. It's almost featureless besides just like several curves and bumps. Roll me a nature check to see if you know what this is. Arcana, nature. Let's see, what's another? You can do Arcana or you could do nature. On the 9. On the 9, you think this is like some sort of creature that can change shapes maybe or take forms, and this like featureless being, you can see they're holding out this wand, and this wand is connected to this living spell that you're looking at, and is crackling with chronomatic energy and is aimed directly at you, Ayn. And that's when they mention something about, you hear about the Dakani Empire. At that same time, you are going to be in a surprise round. So you actually can participate and interact in this flashback. How it's going to work is you and Kaylin both are going to roll initiative at disadvantage. Holy shit. Kaylin rolled a 19 on both rolls.
Downtime is still on.
Oh yeah, thanks. Okay. Right. Gotcha.
So Kaylin rolled he rolled a 19 at disadvantage.
Nice.
But Ayn, you are caught just unawares. Okay. And so when this featureless being, which we'll later know as a changeling, takes out this like chronomatic wand, it's like aiming at you, it's charging, it's like shouting, and it's about to fire. You can see Kaylin in all his glory and weird energy. His instincts kick in and he starts booking it towards the library. He doesn't say anything to you, Ayn. He just starts dashing towards there. And as he gets there, he leaps up and he tackles this thing to the ground. Or he attempts to, actually. Let me roll something for him. He trips.
Oh, wait, I'm going to use Portent. Wait.
Oh, you can. Well, okay, you can. Wait, is Portent a reaction? What is Portent? Or how do you use it?
So I have 2 stored D20 that I can use in any like creature, I think within 30 feet or something. I don't have it pulled up. That's visual.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
I pull it up.
I just have to remember if it's like if it's like if it says specifically if it's like a reaction or is it just like whenever?
Oh, technically I believe I'm supposed to declare it before you roll, but you rolled like as you were saying it, so I was like, I don't know.
No, I don't care about that part. I just want to know like if you can just use it whenever, or if there needs to be like if you have to have a reaction. It seems like you can just claim it.
So, yeah.
Okay, what is the?
So I would use storage 19.
You stored a 19 for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so instead of Kaylin tripping, Ayn, you like first you kind of like yell out to Kaylin, "Watch out!" pretty much, and you've seen that like skip, that quick glitch where you can tell like he's about to trip, and instead he stumbles, but he does not fully tumble. And that stumble leads into this tackle that brings this changeling down. And at that same moment, this living spell that's crackling energy next to you begins to glow red. and you can see like the missiles are starting to turn hostile towards you. And not being able to save your own self, you can see that you're in for some damage. But at that moment, you hear a pop, a black door opens up. Somebody in a black, like almost professional, pristine, clean uniform with black glasses on steps out. And in like such a quick fashion, a sword just kind of flashes out, and you can see that the spell is cut in half. Ein, you just watch something just dimension door in, cut down this spell in one swift motion, and then put their sword back into the sheath and look over to you. It's your turn now. This is just narrative combat. What would you like to do? And you also hear Kaelin and this changeling struggling as they're grappling each other behind, like near the desk behind you.
Yeah, I want to make sure that Kaelin's safe. So I'm trying to think. Maybe I can use like Mage Hand to like try to help restrain the librarian. Or the
Mage
changeling.
Hand will not restrain the changeling, but you can you can go there and help Kaelin restrain him yourself, or you can like kick the shit out of this changeling as he's like on the ground grappled. Like you can like grab stuff, hit him with it, like whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want, yeah, we since this is narrative combat, if you want to use Mage Hand, what would you do with Mage Hand? Just like hold him down.
I would, yeah, basically like force hold him on the ground. So
all right, you start choking
away.
the shit out of this guy with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
So like Caitlin's like, you motherfucker. Well, and like they're wrestling with the wand, and then all of a sudden,
make it so it like seems like it's Kaelin that thinks it's doing it.
well, he is wrestling with two hands, right? So the guy is getting choked by an invisible third hand, and Caitlin's like, "That's right." And he's probably seen you use Mage Hand before, so he's probably like, he probably tosses you like a thanks, but I've got this, as he's like wrestling this guy changeling. And then it goes back to like the first of the initiative. They're continuing to grapple, where like this suited, like this agent walks over and just decapitates this changeling. Kaelin is spread with blood all over him. Both of you are like eyes opened, and the agent speaks to you and says, "I'm gonna need you all to look here. Look at me. Look at me." Snaps her fingers. "Look at me." And as you guys look, a red flash comes out, and you guys are that's it.
Is this Men in Black? What the fuck? That's funny.
I literally told you at the beginning this was Men in Black.
Yeah.
And you guys zoom out. You have been memory wiped. Then.
Oh no.
And then we go back to the tavern as you guys come back in. And so the other thing that you probably don't notice is as they flash you with that, you and Kaelin both just like stand there like zombies, like mouth open. Oh, well, you're a Warforged, so you just look like you're just deactivated, kind of slash.
Has any time passed for the rest of us, or has it been like no time at all?
For all of you guys are seeing this play out in the hologram in front of you.
So I know that I was
wiped,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, and so and then what you see is this agent. What you see is another door pop open and another person come out, and you see like people starting to cast prestidigitation, cleaning up the blood in Kaelin, like putting the books away, removing the corpse. All this easily done with just two people and spells, right? And like they open up a bag of holding and like shove the corpse in, close it, cast prestidigitation, all that good stuff. And then you can see one of the agents restating the memory for you, Ein, and for Kaelin. And then they both step through that door again, and then you guys kind of like, and then put the invite in your hand, and that's where you guys leave off. On all of you saw this.
I'm gonna immediately run over and touch the candelabra.
Lucius, you run over and you touch the candelabra, and it's that same scene in this great city hall looking area. And for you, you see Toby looking, like that one moment where Toby kind of looked over to you, said those words to you, something about a hive, and you remember that. At that moment, that's when you could see he breaks the chains and the manacles, and that's then when his features start turning blank. And I would like you, Lucius, to roll initiative with disadvantage. Ooh. What'd you get? 4?
That's a nat 1, homie.
Oh, nat 1. Damn. So, Lucius, you are surprised as this like shapeless, blankless creature comes out. You can also roll me Arcana or Nature check if you'd like to.
Oh, that would be terrible. Yeah.
Investigation, maybe.
Also terrible. Those are all int, but whatever. That's what it is.
Hey, well, that's what I need.
That is what it
Nature is intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was wisdom for some reason. Okay.
Survival's wisdom, but yeah, doesn't matter. I still gonna
9 on the 9. Unfortunately, you're like, damn, this thing is weird looking. As it comes at you, you could see two of the arms kind of turn into blades, and it's like almost like venom style, like nasty tongue drooling. Its hands like kind of shaped into spears. As it leaps towards you, that same sound that you heard, in that pops up. A black door opens, and an agent dashes out, grabs the changeling, and then they tumble around. And then Lucius, because you're still in the initiative, that's the first initiative. That was a surprise attack. That was the agent going. You can go next in this narrative. Like, what does Lucius do? Even though he didn't remember what he did, he still acted in this moment. What did he do?
Just kind of throw a hand out and cast Hold Person.
Oh shit!
On the creature.
What's the DC?
Mine is 15, and it is Wisdom.
Damn, just beats it. +1. So you can see first, unless you have something.
No, fair enough.
Okay. So you can see for a second, he this Toby creature that's no longer Toby freezes up and then wrestles away from the agent. And as it tries to run away, you can see the agent has these silver shurikens, and just 3 of them come out, and one to the spine, one to the lower back, and another one the back of the skull. And the creature just kind of flops to the ground and rolls, and the agent looks over at you. It's like, nice try, kid. Look here for a second.
The fuck are you?
Oh, if you look here, I'll explain. And then the red flash. And then you can see Lucius, you actually have, I think you had a normal straight roll, because you guys are resistant against charm effect. So you can tell this is a strong charm effect. The DC is high, and your face, it's been a while since you've seen your face just kind of go slack with that kind of absence. It's been a really long time since you've seen something like that. And we zoom out. As he presses he positions you, puts chains back, cleans up the dead body. and we come back to the tavern, and you all see this, and you're all assuming like your encounter is somewhat similar to what these two are. You can always examine yours stuff if you want to.
Son of a bitch. That thing almost got me killed. Problem.
Are there stairs here?
There are stairs. You can definitely explore more.
I was looking around this room, see if there's any secret passages or anything like that while we were looking at the thing. Don't know how long it will take.
You're gonna have to raise up your volume a little bit, or put the mic closer or something.
I had to reset my.
No worries. Should I just raise up your volume? Your volume is pretty high for me already.
Is it good now? Or,
yep.
Or worse?
It's a little better.
It's good. It's better.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had to.
Wait, real quick. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go early.
No worries.
I'm sorry, guys. I will see you later.
All right. Have a good night.
Take care.
Right. Have a good night.
Take care.
So, Edge, if you want to go look around, you can. Go ahead and roll me a perception check or investigation, up to you.
Okay, investigation.
Yes. Edge, you can tell, like, this place has been abandoned for a while. You don't necessarily see any secret passages. But, I mean, it's probably like, this has been abandoned for a while. But also you notice, like, there's evidence that it might have been used more recently than it's led to believe. Like, it's old and it's probably abandoned, but it's probably not as abandoned as it's made out to look.
There might have been some activity inside here.
There might have been activity in the past. Nothing currently besides you guys, but...
Okay, can I go up the stairs?
Yeah. You can feel free to look around.
Yeah, I can go up the stairs.
Yeah. Does anyone else do anything?
I'm gonna touch the candelabra too.
I'm gonna follow him up the stairs.
Okay. You guys can go up the stairs. Who's touching the candelabra?
Brad.
So Brad, as you walk up and join Lucius and Ein in front of the candelabra, you touch the candelabra and it teleports you back to the gambling den, where you were talking with Dolores, and then you were talking with Olive afterwards. And in this moment, Brad, it takes you back right where you're in the King of Fire gambling den. Your Olive is by your side, and you remember that out of place, like, grieving widow stumbling into you. She says that thing to you, and then in that instant, you see hidden in the folds of her black dress, it's like she's not just trying to steady herself, she's actually holding a giant stiletto needle, and you can see there's a black ichor kind of coating it, and she's aiming for your ribs. I need you to roll initiative. Disadvantage. Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Olive actually has, she's a rogue, and she has this feature that lets her not be surprised. As this widow is about to stick you in the ribs, you see Olive in this crazy jujitsu move. She grabs the woman's wrist and bends it away, using the momentum of the lady to kind of throw her off, and she kind of flings her away, saving your life. And then that's when the happens. The black door opens as Olive flings this lady away from you. The black door opens, and then like behind the lady, so you don't even see like the agent coming out of the door. All you see is a dark steel blade come out from like the like from the Black Widow's body, and then the widow like kind of withers into like this featureless white skinned creature, a doppelganger of some sort. You can roll me Arcana or a nature check to see if you know what this creature is.
Okay, I will do.
You're nobodies.
Wait, so Edge didn't do this, right? No.
No, I'm not touching. I haven't touched the cabinet.
Brad.
But go ahead.
Brad. Now you have worked in the. You have been associated with some criminals, and Olive has mentioned this to you before. As she stares at you, and you stare back at her after like seeing the changeling die, you know that was a changeling. They have the ability to change their form into whatever they want, and then this is like a real race that you can play, and they and they're notorious, and one like changelings are notorious to be in like gangs, like they have the power to be whoever they want, and sometimes they use that for like criminal means. So you do know that there is like pockets of changeling organizations that are like either assassins or thieves or spies, and they're really that damn good at them, these type of things. So like the folks that you know kind of run in similar circles as these changelings, but they don't encounter them often, mainly because they're so fucking secretive.
Okay.
And so like both of you are looking at each other like, oh shit, this is big doo-doo. And then the dark steel blade retracts. Brad, you still have initiative. What do you do on your initiative, even though the changeling that was trying to kill you has been taken care of?
I think I am too shocked. I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
Right.
And I kind of look at Olive and just like, are these after your people or what's, you know?
Olive shakes her head. She's like, I have no idea. The agent with the dark steel blade, it's like, hey, I need you guys to look over here for a second. Look over here for a second. All be answered, and then that's when the red flash happens. I do want to say like there were like other people in here, and you can see like all of them like they've run away, but they're like a door opens up near the entrance of the casino, and like everyone's like kind of herded together, and you can see like these people are crowd controlling. Like they tend to try to not leave witnesses, whoever these folks are, that flashed you.
Okay. So did they all get memory wiped at the door? Is that what happens? Okay.
And then we go back, and it seems like it's freely, like they're using this stuff freely, like it's an object that's allowing them to use this.
The dimension door?
No, the like this thing this spell that happens with the red light that makes people go into like this fugue state.
Got it.
The mind wiper.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Brad, who said they were looking upstairs?
I am.
And I went with him.
All right. So Ori, you went with Edge upstairs, And what you guys see, it's like it's a fairly large area. And if you don't have dark vision, you soon realize that it's too dark to navigate if you don't have dark vision. Edge, do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
You do. Ori,
Yes.
you're going to be almost blind if you follow Edge.
I'm a dwarf. I have dark vision too.
Oh, you do have dark vision?
Yeah.
What's your what feat?
I mean, is it not dark vision? It's a dwarf.
Is that 60 feet? Is that 120?
It was,
oh,
where was it?
distance.
Where is it on the sheet?
I think it's 60 for door, or it might be 120.
Sure where
It's
it
like-
shows up on this.
In 2024, it's 120. 2014 is 60. Yeah. So we're doing
All right.
2024.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit if you have double dark vision. Who cares? 120. So yeah, you can see clearly. You guys are both like really, great people to explore. Wow, everyone here has dark vision except for Ein and Brad. Then
Up the bard.
yeah, the
I
two of
can't
them.
see.
Which a Warforged should kind of be able to see the dark. Like, why would a Warforged be blind in the dark?
That was an optional feature.
Yeah, like it was like
Dark vision.
like I feel like that should be stock. You know what I mean? Okay,
Shit.
like a stock. It
gold,
should not be an option.
I need a fucking
Well,
torch.
Get some options. Then. You gotta
It's so
go in
silly.
here.
You need some firmware updates. It's old.
Get some updates.
The
Good.
sports edition, the sports model. All right. Unfortunately, you might be able to upgrade yourself later. But yes, Brad and Ori, you look around. It's an abandoned building.
Brad,
But there's a lot of space. It's very open, and I guess like both of you can roll me a d20,
Okay.
and maybe you might kind of infer what might be the point of this.
Sweet. Now you're gonna get it done.
Both of you guys, you're just like, that's good wood. This place has some good solid wood. The wood isn't rotted. Edge, you're like, this is good square footage. It's good real estate. It's not bad. All right.
Okay.
Anyone else do anything?
Well, if there's nothing up there, and I I would have gotten detect treasure earlier from this.
Mhm.
If there was anything up here, I'm gonna go back down and test the lamp too.
Yeah, there's no treasure up here. It's empty. Everything is just. It's almost.
Okay, so no matter where we go, where it's empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's nothing up there,
Edge,
I'm
you
not
do
going.
notice that there's like a cellar room over here, through this door. But again, it's empty. Like it's like and then there's like a cellar door back here that goes outside. But
Okay.
besides that, it's empty.
Okay, so there's no sign of anything that the Black Codex supposedly has left over. Anything like that.
No,
Only thing
no.
The only thing that we have to go on are the mugs and the candelabra.
Yes.
At least for
unfortunately.
what Ed knows.
Yeah, unfortunately, with your, I mean, I will let you guys both roll. That's what the custom D20 roll was, but I'll allow you guys to roll one last perception or investigation check.
Okay.
Imagine, and you guys can help each other as well, and that gives somebody
I'm gonna
advantage.
give him his. Let's do the divine aid. Give him his extra D4 on his roll.
Okay, sure. Okay.
I don't have great
Okay,
investigation, but I'll do is what is it?
So you can take an action to help Edge investigate. If you also have investigation as a skill.
I have investigation as a skill. I also can give him a boost with
You can.
cantrip.
So Edge, do you also
Guidance?
have if investigation a skill for you?
Yeah, I have the investigation skill.
So one of you guys can to opt to help the other. The help action gives advantage on Edge's roll, and then you can also pop him with divine aid too on top of that.
I'll pop him with divine aid on top of that.
All right, so Edge, you can roll investigation, add an advantage, add a d4 to it. Let's say 20 is the DC you're trying to beat.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll with advantage investigation.
Mm-hmm. And then you add a d4 to the highest one. Wow, is that a 23?
Yeah, I have a +5.
Well, that's good. Add a d4, and if you get 5 or more than over the DC, I'll give you even more info. That's a 3. Okay.
26.
So, split 200 XP for between Edge and Ori, so 100 each. You guys get it.
Cool.
And Ori, how does Ori help Edge investigate? Like, what are the two of you guys doing?
We're both good. I mean, I also have a ridiculous investigation. I have a +5 investigation too. So let's just kind of take our time going over little by little everything up here.
All right, you guys are just nerding out together, like fucking Junior Detective Club, like Sherlock fan club over here. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a very effective plan, because Edge, you stumble on like there's grooves on the ground that suggest that there was activity here, and you see on the walls like there used to be things hung up, and it's almost like whoever occupants were here before, all their stuff was cleaned out, and at one point it was lived in. Like it almost felt like it was lived in, like maybe like a hideout. All that was taken away and then recently made to look abandoned. But it almost feels to you, Edge, like there was activity here not too long ago.
Okay, so Ori and I both have that information then, which is like throwing out. Okay.
Like yeah, it was a hub. It was maybe like a base of some sort, like a hideout, used as a hideout or base, but then turned abandoned structure, spooky, probably on purpose. And you could probably connect the dots and like be like, it was probably for your benefit, and whatever you might think that benefit is.
Okay.
Do they seem to like for something?
Well, would it seem that when they abandoned this place, they did it in a definitely a thorough and quick manner?
Oh yeah, highly. It's like it's high. It was probably quick, and it was a lot all at once.
Okay. So we're talking like X-Files cleaning, right? Okay.
Yeah, like just scorched earth type of like everything gone.
X-Files level cleaning. Okay.
All right. So does anyone else touch the candelabra?
I'm gonna go back downstairs and touch the candelabra, but I think
I'll touch it.
Luz was first.
Luz, Frederick, you touch the candelabra, and I mean, yeah, you're back in your office, Goldhammer Bank, right? The weight of ledgers pressing down on you. Your mentor Kaito speaking to you, about life in general and what are you doing, and and you were just telling him it's all about the money, Kaito. You can't leave your family. You gotta make sure you guys.
We're new here. We got bills to pay.
Yeah, you guys dollar bills, and then Kaito's like, you guys are like one of the most richest people he's ever known, and then you're like, the money's got to keep coming in. And then you remember that ancient dwarf courier shuffling in, talking about some sort of cage being unlocked. What really happened was that at that moment that the courier turns to leave, You can see his stooped form, that like curvature body, kind of stand up straight, and in predatory speed, his hand flashes out, and you see throwing knives, sick, wicked curved throwing knives with poison on the end of it, flash out towards you. Roll initiative at disadvantage. Then I'll roll for Kaido. Kaido still rolls pretty good because he has pretty high initiative.
Sorry, I'm trying to find this one on roll 20.
It's all good. Initiative is like on the top left, it almost seems like, right?
Yeah, but how do I do you said -1?
I just roll 2, and then we'll take the lower one. Oh my goodness. 18. That actually beat. So, yeah, the throwing knife slash out before Kaido can even react. Frederick, you see the poisoned throwing knives coming towards you. Like they're like sickles though, so they're like a boomerang style, like they're like, you know, like spinning instead of like piercing the air. What do you do?
There's 2 of them coming at me?
Yeah. One for each hand.
With my left hand, I grab a piece of gold and throw it at the one that's coming at me on my left. And
cool.
With the one that's coming towards my right, I quickly pick up my sword and hold it in a blocking manner so it will deflect.
They both just hit you and you're just wearing gold body armor. You're like, nah. All right.
Not about that.
So yes, in a crazy quick way, your first reaction, throw the gold. So you're just like, and then this gold bar sailing through the air. It bing, hits one of the blades, and then thuds against the back of this like ancient dwarf's head. Which now no longer looks like a dwarf, but a blank, featureless creature. You can also roll me Arcana or Nature check to determine what that is. And then the second knife, your greatsword is already in the way, and you clatters out of the way as you just block it. And then not even like anything to it. And you squint, and you're like, that's not an ancient dwarf. That is a changeling. You're like, what the fuck is a changeling doing in your office? And why did the
changeling into my bank?
Yeah, and how did it get in here? You guys have wards and spells against this exact thing. Like, I mean, obviously you don't want somebody coming in disguised as somebody else in the bank, right?
Naturally.
So you're like,
you're fucking rich for a changeling.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to, yeah. Just so that you can racially profile people as they come in. Be like, I don't know, we don't loan to goblins.
We don't like your kind here.
Orcs notoriously don't pay their, no, okay. So, as you see that, Kaido goes next, and you see Kaido is also dash. He's a blur. You're defensive while Kaido rushes out and his katana comes out and he just cuts this changeling in half. And it's like one of those like half body like slides changelings like ugh, as he like topples over. And that's when you guys hear the pop. The door opens and you can see the agent look surprised to see both of you. And the slain changeling on the ground. Frederick, take 200 XP. You're the only one who's killed the... Oh, I guess everyone in some sense of form killed them, but it was pretty good initiative roll on your part. And you can see the agent like kind of confused at first, seeing what happens, nods. You and Kaido's probably like asking questions or getting ready to combat this agent who walks in. The agent just calmly says, "I'm not here to fight. Just look here," and then poof, the red light comes out, and both of you are dazed and like kind of in this fugue state, and then we come back to the tavern.
Just to double check, how do I add a specific amount of XP?
Are you on the roll 20 character sheet?
On the roll 20. Yeah, I'm on the character sheet. I just
Click the cogwheel next to like your name and the level, like the top left box, and it should pop up.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down, there's a scroll down. You can just hit plus XP.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
I know we're supposed to be tracking it. How are we supposed to be measuring it? Will you just tell us?
Yeah,
throughout.
I'll just tell. I'll just tell you, and then I'll give you guys a bunch at once. It's like a milestone hybrid where I'm just gonna give you a chunk so that all of you level up. But we'll get into it as we get into a session, because then you're gonna have like personal goals and then like objectives, and then as you guys complete those, so there could be potentially like different. There could be like a scale or a spectrum. However, most of you guys are going to be like no more or less than a level or so within each other. It's not going to get too like the gap isn't going to get big. It just kind of depends on like whose story we kind of go into first. Yeah. So Frederick, that hologram as that ends, it's probably like you saw everyone else's holograms, and I think you're like I comported. You probably feel a little bit proud. You know, like you feel like you comported yourself fairly well in that fight.
I nod happily as I clean some vomit out of my beard.
That has already been cleaned.
No, there's still some I missed.
Oh yeah. Okay, so your beard is so scraggly that magic can't even get into some of the areas.
There was some weird stuff in there.
It has its own magical environment that
Exactly.
kind of clashes against that. All right, cool. Does anyone else touch the candelabra?
Touching the candelabra. Ori touches the candelabra.
Ori? Ori, yours is probably the creepiest, as we go back to the room where you're talking with Master Fix, and you know, like it's like the most boring thing that you guys are talking about, which you can see Ori is enjoying it, the process, the application, and Mr. Fix is droning on, and you can see Ori nodding, but then you remember that silent child by the door holding the flower. You remember her words. You remember her offering that flower, remember? And then you go over, try to take it. And as you take the flower, her hand produces a wicked looking dagger, and she tries to go for your throat. Ori, roll me initiative disadvantage, and I will roll for Mr. Fix.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. You just hear Mr. Fix go, "Oh dear." That's all he does as the blade pierces your neck, and you can see like that the poison go in, and the blood, that bright red blood begin to pour down, but then soon to turn into this dark black viscous liquid. Begins to ooze down your neck, and you can see like Ori's eyes like kind of roll back to her head. Do you have any like resistances to poison or anything like that?
Pretty
As
sure
a dwarf? I do believe so.
Yeah, there's resistance to poison.
Go ahead and give me a con save with advantage.
Con save with advantage.
23. Okay, so Mr. Fix like, oh dear, he gets the fuck up and he tries to like run out. The Ori, you're holding this kid's like wrist, and she's poked you with this dagger that's clearly poisoned. What does it feel like as you overcome the poison?
I kind of feel a wave of delirium and confusion and kind of coming back to my senses after it's kind of washing over you. I'm trying to figure out where I am again. Lost track of myself. I'm still holding on to this, whatever this little girl is.
Your eyes regain focus as like you space out for a second as the poison hits and you get dizzy. Your eyes focus, and you're no longer holding a little kid, but a small changeling. You can roll an Arcana too in nature to see whether or not you know what a changeling is in this world. The DC isn't too high, as you can tell. Like, it's not impossible, but if you get like a 9 or 8, it's a little bit.
Arcana or what?
Arcana or nature.
The same.
Damn, you guys are just rolling right under. I mean, like, you're not quite sure exactly what this is. You've heard of doppelgangers, perhaps. This doesn't really necessarily look like the same thing. Probably like a subspecies of it or something like that. You're like, it's like a change thingy. I
want to try and charm it and try and interrogate it.
Okay, yes. How do you charm or interrogate it? What do you use?
I use a charm person to interrogate it.
Okay, so there is a save against this. What's your DC?
Yeah. I have no idea. It's not on my character sheet.
I think your DC at level 3 would be 13. As a cleric. Okay. What's your wisdom modifier?
+3.
Yes. So it would be 13. Wait, is it 13? Because like is it 10 plus 3 or is it 8 plus 3?
I have to look it up. One sec.
I think it's. Let's see. Bop.
DC on it.
Do you know what it is?
No, it doesn't say on the sheet.
Okay. So your spell is what's your proficiency bonus? 2 plus 2, I guess, at level 3.
+2. Yeah.
So it is a 13. So
okay.
It fails. It has only a +2, so it rolled a 12.
Okay, you rolled it. Got it.
So you charm it, and what do you say to it?
Like, what are you, and where did you come from?
It looks at you and says, "I'm a changeling, and we're here." And that's when you hear the pop, and a thin line of red kind of coalesces as it says, "And we've been as it begins to choke on its own blood, and blood begins to like gush out of its neck and its mouth. The head slowly slopes off, and you see the agent behind you. This one says nothing, just snaps his finger, and the red light comes and hits you. In the memory, you also see Mr. Fix he gets all the way out into the main thoroughfare street before they pick his ass up and bring him back. Like that guy ran far.
Ran far, and they drag his ass back to.
Yeah, and then he's like sitting in front of you talking when like the memory happens. Like you see like the agent like position people, you know, like it's it's so uncanny what they're doing. Being on the other side of it. But I would assume like if you're on the other side, like doing it, it might be fun. You can see the agent like kind of telling you guys like where you guys left off. And then they walk out, and then after like a minute or two, like you guys snap, like Mr. Fix and you snap back, and he's still talking about the permits, like mid-sentence.
Dude and his permits, man.
Mm-hmm. And then we zoom out.
All right.
All right. Does anyone else touch the candelabra?
Nope.
All right. So, if no one else touches it, there's like a long pause. Do you guys say or ask anything? What do you guys do?
I start doing yoga. I'm stretching.
Okay, you start stretching.
I know she's not here, but I'll look over at my sister and be like, "This wasn't my fault, see? It wasn't even Toby, whatever that thing was."
Larius nods. That means Toby is still out there.
Oh, God.
Gotta return that 500 gold.
Absolutely not.
They got
So
Toby.
I ask out loud. I'm assuming like the person who organizes can still like hear us. So I ask like, is there more of us? Why are they coming after us?
The voice speaks out to you, says, "From what we can tell, you are the only 7 that they were tracking recently."
Recently? Wait, how did you track them? How do you know you guys were there like 3 seconds after in all of these our cases?
There's a lot we know. And this is Brad talking, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot we know, Bradley. We know about you, your friends with the Boromore. We know all about Olive, your birthplace. The question is, how does the other folks know about you?
But why were you tracking us in the first place?
Not intentionally. There's no reason for us to track a 2-bit comedian. But
whoa.
Fair. Totally fair.
It was us tracking them that led us to figure out that they were tracking you. And by proxy, then you became an interest to us. There's something. We're not quite sure what it is yet. But whatever it is, if they want you, then our goal is to make sure they don't get you.
Who are they?
They will be revealed, but only to those who need to know. If you would like to proceed and see where this path takes you, then we will invite you cordially to the Black Codex, an honor that not anyone gets. But it seems like you're special. They've picked you, and so our plan is to pick you first before they pick you. It's actually a quite good strategy. if you think about it.
Well, it looks like they were going to. It looks like, looking at these past memories, that they were going to try to kill us.
Exactly.
But you stopped them, so you're not. So by picking us, you're not going to kill us, right?
That we would have just let that happen, which we were tempted to, just to see what would have happened if they did, and like what would the outcome have been. But we're not monsters like they are. But if there is any one of you who would like to just turn around and pretend like this never happened, and you haven't seen what you saw, then you're free to go, and maybe we will get our wish.
Or we get mind wiped if we walk away.
No. We're quite certain that they will probably try it again to kill you, and that time you might survive, or you might not.
Yeah, but if you're a big secret organization named the Black Codex with the secret threat of using changelings, you don't want to get this out in the public. One of us strays out, don't want to play your game, and they write something down or spread some information or tell a friend or tell a confidant or tell their guildmates before they get ganked themselves. Well, that's a loose end.
What are you rambling about?
We're stuck with them.
You are not. The fact that you didn't know about the Black Codex before has nothing to do with if
Yes, but we do now. So I don't think you're going to just let us walk away.
That is not of a concern of ours. Again, Edgar. The reason why it's not a concern of ours is, who are you? You are nobody. Even if you were to spread the name of the Black Codex, you would have nothing to go on. No evidence, no proof, no indication of what we even do. All you have is 2 words. I can give you 2 words. Silver Fox.
The mind wipes with the red lights.
Prove it. You cannot. Therefore, it doesn't matter if you go out.
But like with anything with history, things are written down. We are loose ends. By letting us know this, we're now loose ends.
There's a thing about going after loose ends that make it more credible. When you let it just
because you're not werewolves, just because you're not a werewolf agent doesn't necessarily mean that there will be one after us or ready to mind wipe us if we choose not to play by your rules.
I guarantee you that you are free to walk out.
Oh, I have no doubt we can walk out. But what happens after that? Okay.
So are you trying to say that we are assassins and cold-blood murderers? That's not what we do. We help and save people's lives. We don't take them.
Oh, you killed those saints. It's pretty damn good.
Indeed.
I'm saying that I don't trust you guys. But unfortunately, at least I'm aware that we gotta play by your rules or we lose out. One way or another.
If the candelabra could shrug, that shit it shrugs. Like, it seems like you are going to believe whatever you need to believe, Edgar.
Yeah, so you're gonna tell us whatever you want to tell us. Okay? I'm just telling you the facts of how things are. I'll play by your rules for right now, because I don't have any other choice. The rest of these other people, maybe they do, maybe they don't.
You always have a choice. You'll come to find that soon enough. Regardless, if you wish to know...
We have free choice, but not free of consequences. And unfortunately, there's very few options to give us free from consequences of what you've already indicated to us.
Unfortunately, yes. Whatever you are embroiled in, it seems like it's not within your control, nor ours. You're in it.
But you're not going to be completely free with us either.
if you decide to join the Black Codex, you would have to adhere to our policies, of course. Like any other organization. But what we
What's in
don't
it for us
do,
besides our lives?
what we don't do is to work with people in the middle. Either you're in or you're out. That is where we draw the line. We don't work with mercenaries or freelancers. It's strictly, if you're in, you're in. If you're out, you're out. But we will tell you, like, we are not killers. If you decide to walk out, you can walk out.
Of course, you're
free
not
to know.
killers. You're gonna just mind wipe us afterwards.
Even then, what's the harm?
And you guys can do that. You guys can do that.
We definitely can. In that case, though, the reason why we wouldn't in this case is that we would essentially be disarming you of the only thing that would protect you from their attack in the future. So it's a tough line, but I feel like if we were to memory wipe you, then you would be vulnerable to their attack again. At least this way you would know if they're going to attack you again.
You give your bait a chance to survive for at least a few minutes.
Well, you said that word, not us. Of course, we're not going to stop tracking you.
It's a valid term. Don't listen. The fact you do know this cloak and dagger stuff implies that you're not a completely altruistic organization. So don't pretend to be so. Now, you have a certain mission, fine. I can understand that. If you want to know more about it, we gotta pay the dues, and join up.
Well, not everyone is a hardened criminal like your acquaintance is. Some places, some organizations are altruistic, and ours has the greatest gift, or our greatest responsibility is to keep this world as it is. Some people just play in a bigger league, Edge. That's how it is.
Just because it's a bigger league doesn't mean that it's a change of rules. But I'll play your game. That's fine. I'll play your game for now.
The candelabra continues and says, does anyone else have any hesitations? Of course, ask away. You are free to leave.
So you're offering us protection in exchange for what?
We are offering you, I would say, an opportunity more than protection. An opportunity to protect yourselves. An opportunity to protect others. And an opportunity to learn more about what's happening. The cost, well, like I said, once you're in, you're in. At the moment, you do not know enough to be a threat to us. But if you decide to join the Black Codex, then you will learn some of our secrets. Some we will withhold until you become more experienced. But even then, what we share with you after you join is still enough information that, like, just an information that most people would not even know. That's when it's not so simple to walk away anymore.
So outside of information, what do you have to offer for us to join you guys?
Well, as you can see, our organization is quite vast. Our network's quite large. Our response time near instantaneous. What we can offer is protection for your family, for your loved ones, for your friends.
Can you get that in writing?
You just hear a chuckle from the candelabra, but that's it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess not, but so it's pretty much trust us and do that. What are you gonna need us to do once we join up? If we join up.
Well, we will need to test your metal. It's simple. We have one mission for you. If you complete the mission, then we will share our secrets. If you don't, well then, unfortunately,
Die.
you don't have many options afterwards. We might be able to provide you false identities, and you might be able to hide and run all corners of this world. But I would say that'd probably be a very unpleasant thing for a lot of you. And of course, we'll probably wipe your memory too.
I take it your intent is to destroy or remove this group, whatever group this is that's trying to kill all of us.
Wouldn't you want some revenge? And that, how else would we find out what they know?
Well, was it that last time that one person? Who was it? You pointed to, I think it was Lori. Who was talking to the one small changeling? Wasn't you gonna ask that changeling something and then he got by one of you guys before he had a chance to say anything?
I think that was you, Ori, that almost killed them. Or that almost got the info from the changeling.
Yeah, so I'm probably referring to Ori in that case.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? I got nothing else to do today.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Fuck it. I'm bored. Let's roll.
Brad is in.
Yeah, I'm just like polishing the ball and saying, this seems like it may yield optimal results.
Kind of, they all turn over to the twins.
What? I said yes a while ago. I just had to listen to the tiefling argue with it for 30 minutes. God.
It was more like 12, but I get your gist.
The candelabra says, your mission is simple. You can use this abandoned tavern as your base of operations. Whatever resources you need, speak it to me. Now we'll have them delivered. Feel free to furnish this building as you wish. It is in a shade, and a shade in this mention, like for the spellcasters, she's pretty much going to describe it as like a Leomund's tiny hut, but for like a much larger radius for an entire building. So
Leomund's magnificent mansion?
Something like that. It's not a mansion though. It's just like a shielding dome that like kind of like camouflages an area.
Leomund's affordable apartment?
Yeah, affordable, reasonable apartment. 2-bedroom apartment. So it's like it's pretty much like this space is like a hidden. It's hidden if it wants to be, if you want it to be. And she goes on and says like, if you'd like to finish it, whatever you want, any of the charges would be on a tab, so you wouldn't have to at any point you wouldn't have to go use any of your own money. And if you notice here, like by this fireplace here, you guys all see over here like glowing embers begin to pop up, and the embers begin to turn black, and you see as the fire goes away a large like trunk. This thing is like maybe 15 feet wide, maybe like 5 feet tall. It's just a huge like treasure trunk. It's just like a huge chest.
5 feet tall.
Yeah, it's a massive chest here.
Taller than a damn door.
Oh yeah, it's essentially like a way for items to be transported to you guys in case you need some. So like you're almost starting a like separate sect right now, like you're like your own office within this group, and essentially your task is simple. They can provide you information on the changeling group. Your task is to root them out, learn what you can, and deal with these changelings however you want. You can use your own connections to figure out what they're doing, or you can lean on the Black Codex, who can help you guys out as well in finding those details. There's like no timeline. If you need anything, all you have to do is ask. And like she's just gonna go over this. Like this is like your temporary process. And the only thing that's required is you guys work together to either capture, imprison, or eliminate these changelings.
Eliminate with extreme prejudice.
In Sharn, by the way. Not all changelings in the entire world.
Genocide.
Yeah. Just these evil changelings, not every changeling you guys meet in the street.
Is the candelabra, is that going to be our point of contact? Our only point of contact with you? Or with the Black Codex guys?
Until you are deemed accepted. Until we have seen that you have proven yourselves to be capable as field agents.
Okay, so we're a bunch of rookie Splinter Cell for you guys. With this candlestick holder to speak to you guys, and this chest, is that 2-way or 1-way?
It's 2-way.
So if we need to give you certain documents or evidence or any piece of something, whatever, we can put it in the box and it sends to you?
That's correct.
Okay. And the same thing if we ask for something, you'd send it over. Okay.
Gold, weapons, whatever you need. As long as we have to spare. I mean,
Lucius just walked over to the chair at the bottom of the table and just sat down on it, feet up on the table, leaning back.
Brad is gonna walk up to the chest and like open up just to see what's already in there.
It's lined with red velvet. That's it.
It's a mimic. Ah.
Teeth. A large tongue. No. It's just silk vellum. Like red lining. Soft, silky. It's nice. You can lay
Brad
down
just
in it,
kind
Brad,
of-
if you would like to.
Is it gonna send me
You don't know.
to you guys if I get it?
Yeah, I was thinking throw someone in.
He did say it's 2-way.
Yeah.
No, I just mumble, enough the candle can still hear me. Like, well, wouldn't hurt to have a bit of gold to help with the investigation, I guess.
Yeah, the candelabra responds, please close the chest. As you close the chest, you see a light like flash out from like the seams of the chest. You open it, and there is a pouch of gold on inside the chest. Roll a D100.
D100. All right.
Ah.
Well,
Your luck with gold is not great, Brad. 22 gold pieces out of 100. Unfortunate.
You spoony bard.
look, it beats getting groped for 15 gold. So
Are you sure you want to further sell yourself to this group? Everything you take from them, they're going to somehow get back. Another year of service, another mission.
I've paid worse price for less gold. Trust me. I take it. I pocket the little bag of 22 gold and sit down and say, like, yeah, I'm in for sure. I also asked, like, are there... You said, you don't mind, who are we if we say anything about you? Are we, are there any other rules? Are we allowed to, if I need to consult, say, my sister Olive, can I tell her about you guys, or is that
You can.
not okay?
You can, for sure, but understand this. Information, although nice to have, can be dangerous. And I'm not saying we will target Olive. Of course, we wouldn't. There would be no there would be no positive for us. There would be no gains from us doing that. However, there might be other people who could see your relationship as potentially a way to get more information. It has happened in the past, and it will happen again in the future. It's kind of how evil works sometimes.
Okay, I just kind of nod and...
That is up to you, though. It's your choice. Now, did anyone's companion follow them here? I don't know if we went in there, but did Kaido turn up? Did Kalen come around? I know Kalen Ein had some.
The twins didn't have a companion, so.
I think Kaito's
Toby.
Need to bring good old
Toby
Pimster.
shows up by accident.
Okay. So it's truly just the 7 of you here? Okay.
I think so, yeah.
And the candelabra says, there is one more point of contact for you. Somebody to just help around and keep you guys all tighty. The ghost comes back up.
Not the other Brad!
And then the ghost kind of appears and says, I'm friendly.
Does he look like Brad, or does he look like a different Brad?
Nah, it's just like a different ghost looking, ethereal looking ghost.
Okay.
Ectopus.
I looked at it and I'm like, so your name's not really Brad, right? Because that's gonna be confusing.
No, it's Dave.
Hi, Dave.
I died a long time ago. So, choked to death. So, right here though, right where you were sitting. He points at you, Brad. Right there.
Were you recruited by the Black Codex?
No. It just so happens this is my haunt. And they've used
So
this.
you're bound to this tavern? Or old abandoned tavern? This is where you're linked?
Yep. This is where I died. I choked to death. Oh, he moved. Well, wherever he used to be, that's where I died. Choked to death right there.
Yeah, I switched these after he says that.
I would too, because boy, let me tell you, auto asphyxiation. Oh man, it's a killer.
So we know you're not hostile, going to be hostile anymore, correct?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Points over to Ori. That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't understand what a 9-sided coin was. It blew my brain away. Just couldn't get it. It's like, what? So, you have somebody here that can keep me in check. But I'm here just to serve. I'm just Dave. If you want me to go, I'll go.
I think you should stay.
Floats over to Frederick.
What about
me and
what about the other people you changed up a bit?
What'd you say?
Well, you say you're not hostile, right?
Nope.
Like, did you do anything about some of us that got well, looks like they got AIDS badly. Can you do something about that?
Yeah, light flashes on the chest. And, Larius walks over, takes out a vial. You guys can expect the vial if you would like to, but it's a lesser restoration. Larius can drink that. The age will melt away. You guys are in this particular world, in this particular area where magical items are super common. Things like aging and stuff, super reversible. This is not low fantasy. This is extremely high level fantasy. To almost the point where it's like technological fantasy. So aging, lesser restoration. There's how many people got hit by that? It was just Larius?
It was just the two. It was Ori.
Who's the other one?
And Ori. Ori got hit by
30.
30
Lotus
years.
was 10.
Did Ori mention this? Would Ori mention it after
Therapy
seeing?
right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So Larius, the age melts away, and they are back to their vibrant self. Maybe, if not slightly younger than you now, Lucius.
Son of a bitch.
By like 15 seconds.
Yeah. It moisturized just a little bit.
Her wrinkles just
Yeah,
dissipate.
like some of the wrinkles, like a little bit of the crow's feet, just gone.
That's fair.
From her chin and neck,
Is there also Botox and lip fillers in this chest?
There's much more than that. Oh. So
we have some writing equipment then.
What did you say?
Some writing equipment.
Writing? Right? Are you saying writing or writing?
writing to write pens, papers.
Yeah, I think some of you might just have that on you, on your person, if you want.
Okay.
Like common items, you probably don't need to don't use the chest like as just like a confectionery, but more of just like something
We need a
that,
box of paper clips.
yeah, and like seems like there's somebody on the other end sending this stuff, so it's probably not like as instantaneous most of the time. So what do you guys do now? You guys are all here. I think it's not up for me to say, but I would say after like maybe 10 to 15 minutes of you guys kind of settling in here, you guys probably have two options. Okay. The first option is to just leave and go back to your respective places, check up on whatever you're already doing or have been doing or would like to start doing, or B, stay and introduce yourselves to the group. Usually, I'll let you guys decide on what you guys want to do there, but it's probably one of the two, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps we should sit down and talk about this. There are 7 seats.
Oh, we got to see a lot of memories anyway, so this will be quick.
Gentlemen, ladies, are we sitting? Are we leaving? Are we talking? Who's doing what?
I'm staying.
I'm staying. I'm sitting.
Well, then sit in the chair there, Tiefling.
I'm glaring at this ghost who's right next to me. Don't want this motherfucking coming back down me again.
Machine, you with the blue ball, are you staying?
I
get
kind
some
of look
pen.
towards you. I need to find information.
Okay, can you get the information with us, or are you leaving to get information?
Yes, I will come with you.
Lovely.
Are you staying?
You should take a seat then.
I'm trying to move my token.
Oh, can you not?
I cannot.
Okay.
I could before.
Interesting. We'll figure that out.
Is the tool I select item?
I did pan
or
instead
tool,
of select. Yeah. That's my bad.
And I assume the girl dwarf is staying.
Okay.
Who are we leaving behind? Kestrel?
Ensign's, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say Ensign's putting his kid to bed, so.
Dave
I'm
hangs
back here
around.
now. Sorry. I'm back here now. I'm following people with whatever they're doing. I'm just getting pissed at this builder at the moment, so I'm focused on like raging at the character sheet. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The ghost hovers next to you, Frederick. Seems to have some sort of nice bond with you.
Is that because it's been in you?
Oh my god.
I didn't think that a poor person was going to talk to me today.
Ah, yes.
I look over and it's like, I think he said that's where he choked to death.
In my hand, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion, and the image is going to be of Frederick swallowing the ghost over and over again on like a repeat.
Oh, nice.
While I giggle. Poor people.
The Dave
Of course.
looks at that and says, "Oh, that's me. That's me. That was us when I went inside you. Look at that. Straight down the throat. I don't have to do that, mind you. I could just kind of meld, but I like it. I like the whole going down the throat part."
Oh. Consent's
Yeah, most
important,
people
but
appreciate
sure.
it.
Hey, I don't get paid for consent.
Fuck's sake.
Fair enough.
Possession is generally it's like the opposite of
No, I
consent.
was getting violated by a fucking ghost.
Hmm.
It was not my
Oh,
intent to
then you can do
violate you.
It was Kestrel's intent.
I wouldn't go down your throat.
I enjoy watching someone else do it.
Oh, watch. Damn.
I'm not,
That's prime TV.
Words.
Did you? What was that about the unhinged version?
What? Yeah.
I think we're reaching that point.
The unhinged
So-
Full House.
okay. Do
So
we
we're
know
all
each
here.
other's
We're all
names?
apparently sticking with this. What's the
I
plan?
look over at the tiefling and I'm like, well, I think we all saw everybody else's, and I kind of eye the candelabra. It's like, what happened to you?
Well,
Was
I was
it
traveling to
embarrassing? You didn't want us to see what happened?
yes, it was embarrassing. I'll tell you shortly. I'm new to town. I was coming from Woodhelm, by way of Cliffstone Keep, and just before I actually got into the town of Shard, that's when one of those things tried to get me. It was impersonating some girl or something, like a damsel in distress.
And you
Almost
remember?
fell. Well, right then, that's when thing got hit me, and then that's when I got this mysterious slab.
Insight check. I don't believe you.
So
Okay.
here's the thing.
Is there a
Here's the
deception
thing.
versus?
Here's the thing about this is that I don't know who mentioned that part, but none of you remembered your memories until you actually saw them. So chances are, if Edge didn't see the memory, he's probably not telling the truth here. So if you do, Edge, you can roll a deception check, but anyone who wants to can roll
God.
insight with advantage.
Crushed it.
You with an advantage.
Oh, thank God, because my ADD kicked in.
Because weren't you the one asking this question? Like, oh shit, 23. Damn, Edge, your deception says it's a +1.
Yeah.
I rolled better the second time.
Yep, Lucius, Ein. It doesn't seem like. I don't know if Edge is even trying to hide that he's lying to you. He's just giving you guys a story, telling you guys what you want him possibly just want to hear.
Does he? Can I tell if he believes it or he's lying on purpose?
I think with a 7, you can tell like he's probably just lying.
Okay.
And look at him and just like, look, clearly you don't trust these guys, but we're all in the same boat here, so we're all in this together. And that probably means we gotta at least trust each other, even if you're skeptical about them.
I'm gonna trigger my bonus action, Awaken Mind, and I'm gonna talk in Edge's head.
Wow. Holy shit.
So no one else can hear, but just Edge.
He's already very paranoid, but sure, talk directly to his head. No, I'm joking. Like, this guy is one of the most paranoid people I've ever seen, and then you're just gonna drop a line in his head. Hey, what's up? I'm in your head, motherfucker. No, okay, sure. What do you say to Edge?
I'm just gonna trigger it, and then I'm not sure lying to us is the right move here. If I want to know what you're thinking, I won't ask.
Okay.
And then that's it.
All right.
Do I recognize the voice that's in my head?
Probably, right? I don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
my
Okay. then-
snotty ass accent, I would think
Let's roll
so.
initiative, guys. No. PvP.
Like if he's speaking to me in my head, do I get the impression that I know that it's Lucius?
I would. Are you trying to hide it, Lucius?
No, not at all. It's open communication, just only to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's the same way I would. I mean, it's the bonus action telepathic speech, basically. Yep.
Okay.
But like, because like I would let you flavor that with like different voices if you want to later on, like against other people.
Oh, okay. That'd be cool.
But it would require like either a deception or performance check, something like that, right? Like.
Oh, for sure. No, that's fair.
Well, as he stops writing with the pen in his hand, looks straight towards Lucius and says, "Your sister's a lot hotter than you are." And turns back to his paper.
Shade.
Lucius just starts laughing and keeps playing with the coin he's flipping between his fingers with his feet up on the table.
Was that out loud, Edge?
Yeah, that was out loud.
Okay. Larius is going to say, we all know that. And Edge and Larius can both take 50 XP.
50.
Mm-hmm.
Edge, what did you say?
I'll tell Lotus. I'll tell Lotus about the XP when she gets back. Obviously, she has to leave, but I'll tell her.
Yeah.
Oh, what I said.
Edge says.
No, the XP because she has to keep track of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Edge said Larius was much hotter than Lucius.
And to everyone out there, he says this out loud. He said this out loud, and out of nowhere with no context. Okay. He's writing. No one's talking.
What is Edge writing, by the way?
He's actually right now he's trying to make a list of he's like first mission investigated changelings title, and then he's putting a list that says impersonated, and he put two items there: little girl and captain of the guard.
Gotcha.
If you want to know what the intent is, it's he wants to start by finding out who was all the people impersonated. Okay, and to see if there is a real world version of them that exists. Like he's gonna assume that, like if the captain of the guard was impersonated, the captain guard would still be alive there, not killed off. Okay, unless it was killed off, then that's something. If there was a real world, or if there was a real world counterpart to the little girl, changeling, okay, then see if there is that girl still alive or it actually existed. If not, then that's just okay, that's like a blank cover.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what he's writing right now. He hasn't gotten to ask. That's as much as he can remember from the memories and such. And I think the other bard, Brad's, was it the you said it was the widow, right?
The widow.
Okay. Yeah, he starts writing the widow.
Cool. Now. So Edge was paying attention. So you were all paying attention to the holograms and shit. Feel free to any one of you can roll me a investigation check. And Brad, you can roll it with an advantage. When Edge is talking, like scribbling and like sharing this. All right.
That's how little Lucius cares. He's
Lucius.
He rolled a nat
Can
one.
I roll 2, or does that roll?
Yeah, no, anybody.
I've got 2 natties today. I'm pretty excited.
Nice.
Fucking idiot.
Edge.
So
Okay.
I'm barely paying attention to anything anymore.
I would say Ein and Brad, both of you come to this conclusion at the same time. Brad, because you were there, and Ein, because you could you were like analyzing the events again in your near perfect memory head. Your robot, like your calculations, like swirling inside your mind as you were playing it, and you guys both realize that Olive. It almost seems like Olive might have knew who these folks were based on her reaction and what she said to Brad. She told them we're in big shit, and the only reason why she would say that is if she knew who these changes were associated with or who they were. Well, I mean, she could just infer it for like almost as an assassination, but you could see like she said that after she saw them change into a changeling.
I mentioned that. I said, like, well, do y'all know the Boromar clan? The halfling gang folks around town?
I've heard of them. I've heard about them.
Oh, I have some run-ins. And I go on this like side diatribe that's totally on tangent about like, oh, you know, I play gigs. That's how I know this through my sister. And then get lost track. You know, I go into like, you know, my bar storytelling entertainer mode, and like halfway I catch myself and I'm like, oh wait, right, yes.
Oh, halfway?
More
Only
clans.
halfway? Wow. That's like a
unless somebody want to like
Send it.
interrupt me.
damn. Halfway.
Like, oh yeah, and you know, I do this gig there, and like it's every Tuesday and Fridays. And, you know, I do some. Anyway, they run like all this shit around town. They you know, they got I know some people. They got my sister. Yeah, they're halfling. You know, you guys know. Yeah. Anyways, and so I like ramble a bit.
Right? They look small. Those small guys.
Yeah. And then I'm like, well, I think they might. I don't think they work together, but they might have run-ins, you know, sometimes with these sketchy changeling folks. So I can have my sister ask around and see if they find something, they know something.
Okay.
It's a decent start, sure.
The changeling who impersonated, I guess, the widow in your when you were attacked, right? Supposedly, how long did you know that widow, or how long do you know she was around?
Never seen her before.
You never seen her before? Okay.
At least not at one of my shows.
Okay. Just so that I could do the blank one.
Oh yeah,
I assume that's true.
Edge, yes, and Edge. You roll me a what would this be like? An investigation check, actually. Like you're remembering something, right? Here, go ahead and roll me that investigation check for your memory. Because I said, 20. Okay, all right. Take another 50 XP as you remember. I remember distinctly that I told you it was the captain of the watch. Now that you think back on it, the guy looked very similar to the captain of the watch. But now that you think about it, there were some differences. It wasn't like a direct one-to-one like mirror effect. It like
in my past memory, that's what I think it was. I think, but then when I'm trying to flash back it in my head, I realize, wait, this detail was off. This detail was off.
Right, now that you think about it, yeah, like the armor was on, right? Like they had the same uniform, so that because that's like one of the bigger things, right? Like what they're wearing. And so like that probably threw you off a little bit, but like yeah, there might have been a mold that wasn't in there. Thicker eyebrows.
With the left hand or something.
Yeah, stuff like that. There's just like little details that didn't necessarily match up to the captain of the watch that you know.
He seemed to be a little too happy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
I don't know which one is which. Is that the real captain of the watch?
You decide.
You want the real captain of the watch to be like, oh, that can't be me. I can't believe that. All right, so just
okay. I go ahead and I kind of reveal that to the rest of the crew. I said,
sure.
Okay, if you really want to know what happened in my memory, I encountered this captain of the watch from Sark. Okay, he was and apparently he wasn't. Now I think about it, he wasn't the right captain. Something was off on him. A few things. He seemed a little too happy. So, do we know if now captain of the watch? That's usually a big position, and that's for the whole city, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably multiple because of how big Sharn is. There's probably multiple for each level. Like there's.
Okay, so if he's still okay, so if he died or something happened to him, it would be big news and it would be public, right? At least in a day or two.
I feel like yes, because Edgar or Edge's what happened to Edge was like later in the afternoon, maybe because you were kind of like maybe a few hours, but I feel like since you would have been on such a high alert, you might have been more sensitive to like any big change, and it didn't really seem like there was like something catastrophic going on in your area, at least.
Okay. So I share this with the group. It's like, when we get back into town, I'm gonna see if I can look up what's up with the captain of the watch. See if there's any news or anything that seems off. See whether this was a one-off illusion, or if they've actually compromised the watch.
It's a good plan.
So and I make sure I tell the guys that.
Yeah, I think essentially, Edge, what you're trying to do is see like how widespread is this? Are they controlling the watch, or are they just imitating somebody from the watch? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
a really good
the
idea.
little girl and the widow. Was it Toby that was impersonated? Right. Yeah, and I don't know if that Toby. If there's a Toby still around, was he actually? If we find Toby or we find his body, we kind of get an idea of what their tactics are on how they.
My sister and I will find Toby. We found him. Well, whatever that was the first time, we'll do it again. Not a problem.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's at least with the captain of the watch. It has me concerned because if they have infiltrated the watch, okay, that's something that we need to be aware of. The other example is I can't think of if they were just one-off illusions or not. So,
what do we have common knowledge about changeling? Like they can change to look like somebody who's live, right? They don't need to kill them or anything, or they can. So. I feel like we wouldn't assume they've killed the person they're impersonating, or would we not assume that?
Brad, were you the one who also rolled kind of high and learned about changelings or knew about changelings? I think so.
Yeah, I think I rolled 18 or
you were
something,
one of those, right? You know that Olive has told you changelings are like near perfect in this type of crime. Being able to impersonate people at will is almost like it's almost cheating when it comes to this stuff, like especially like being a spy or assassin. It's like having a superpower amongst normal people. However, the biggest issue is it's not really explained to you why Olive isn't like a magician or a scholar, but she does know that they can't make a direct one-to-one on living people. If somebody's dead, they can take their form, but if they're still alive, they're for some reason they're incapable of doing.
I see. Like they can't look identical, but they can look
Similar
enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But this widow, it could have been like a 1-to-1 to like somebody who's already died, or it could be just someone who looks something similar, but like you've just never seen this that person regardless.
Right, but for like something like Captain of the Guard,
Yes.
sounds like somebody that a lot of people in the city might
know.
But I guess if he was wearing armor, well, we didn't see his memory, so I wouldn't know, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, those of us who saw a perfect copy, that person's probably dead. And those of us who saw an imperfect copy, they're probably alive. Is that fair?
Yeah. So, Lucius, would you like to recall the image of Toby and recall whether or not he looked very similar or exactly? Is Toby still alive?
Yeah, what am I rolling to?
So I would say this is a luck check. What would you like? Would you like Toby to be alive, or would you like him to be dead?
Dead.
You want Toby to be
Whoa.
dead? Whoa, I did not expect that to happen.
You don't want to collect your
Damn.
bounty the second time?
Yeah.
No, because
yeah,
we've already collected the bounty. I don't want there to be proof that our bounty is
That's
alive
fair,
and
that's
around.
fair.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's rough. Okay. You guys are
Well, I think,
professionals.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so Lucius, that means that you want to roll an 11 or higher for Toby to die or be dead, and the only one
for it to be a
who
perfect copy. Okay.
yes, if for the clone to be a perfect copy.
D20.
Oh,
looks like
it was-
Toby's alive.
Yeah, Toby, the real Toby is still alive somewhere.
Maybe
Alive.
she's glad.
Yeah,
Kicking.
can you describe how Toby looked different?
Yeah, Lucius.
He was probably wearing a wig.
He
or
looks
something.
the same, but his dick is an inch shorter or something.
or you know, he's got like 4 piercings. Gauges.
He's circumscribed now.
Circumscribed?
Circumscribed.
I started laughing halfway through.
Oh my god. Well, that means I have to actually go find the real one.
No.
This is obnoxious. Anyone else?
No, I've never seen the
Well, I
widow
already know
before,
my
so I
librarian
wouldn't know any better.
Is alive.
Sorry?
I killed all my people.
I'm gonna say I know that the librarian's alive. Because I had like spandex face.
Spandex face.
Okay. So, as you guys are wrapping up here, it gets kind of late. Dave the Ghost looks at you, Frederick, and is like, "Hey, buddy, if you want to stay the night here, we can tell ghost stories. Have a little campfire, roast some marshmallows.
Maybe a cuddle.
How are you gonna eat the marshmallows, Dave?
I can become corporeal anytime."
Well,
And
do
solid.
it down someone else's throat.
You can what?
And he didn't like it. All right.
I'm just saying.
I could have went the other way, and you wouldn't. I don't think you would have liked that one, but
No, I would have liked it if you would have asked for permission.
that's not. Again, that's not how ghost
No means
possession
no.
works.
No means no.
You had no chance to say no. That sounds even more creepier.
That's exactly what I object to. That's my
You
problem.
did not have the ability to say no at the time
Yeah,
because
don't
of
like
the
that.
implication. No.
Yeah, the implication is what I'm not happy about. You're gonna take me out on a boat next?
Because you wouldn't have liked it. What happened if you said the otherwise? Anyways,
Dave, if you want to, you can come and like sleep on my front door, but I'm not sleeping here.
I can't leave this place. This is my haunt.
Well, that's a skill issue.
It's a dead issue, but okay. So all of you can pack it up and have a lot on your mind. So you guys all start to kind of filter out. Who's the first one to GTFO
Frederick.
out of here? Frederick?
Before we go,
Oh, okay.
I want to say like, hey, should we regroup
Exchange
in a couple
numbers.
days? Well, I don't know. How are we gonna?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
I wasn't sure if we're gonna like meet back at this place, or do our own thing, or have some other way to meet up.
Isn't this the place with the magic chest?
There were rooms. Did you guys look around or the other floors? I didn't go to the other floors.
Yeah.
I don't know what's there.
Yeah, there are various rooms in here. This is a big place. It's a tavern, so was a tavern. So if you want to set up shop here, it's fine.
I think I'm gonna go get my things and come back here, sister.
Yep.
Feel like waiting for the next changeling.
Ori casts identify.
I'm just trying to add shit to my character sheet.
Oh, okay. No worries. Huh. Okay.
Clicked on the wrong button.
All right. So, who is the first to filter out here?
Me,
Lucius?
Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. Oh, sorry. Frederick, you step outside, and sure enough, it's like the dome, the shade is there, where like it's dark in here, and it's also actually conveniently nighttime right now. As you step out of the dome, you look back around, and you notice that it is not visible. It's camouflaged. It looks just like an empty lot. And in front, you see a sky coach. A sky coach is pretty much like, imagine like a convertible carriage that has like wings, pretty much, and can fly around. That's a sky coach.
Mechanical wings or like
enchanted. So there's a small wind elemental bound to the carriage itself, and it propels the carriage up. So this is not a cheap vehicle by any means, but you can see the ornate engraved wood on the side of this black cherry wood, black dyed cherry wood, and the kind of like ornate purple satin cushions on the inside of this sky coach indicates that it's even more luxurious than like a standard model.
Do I see a coat of arms on this sky coach?
Of course, it's a golden hammer, and you see the driver himself is Kaido, and he's waiting outside the sky coach. You see several cigarette butts on the ground. He's been smoking up a storm out here, and as you come outside, he looks pretty excited. He's like, Frederick-san, as he looks over at you. What's happened? Are you hurt?
I'm not hurt, but I am hungry. I feel like I haven't eaten in days.
I will take you to the tea house that I mentioned in the lower ward. We can talk there. He opens the door to the sky coach.
I get into the sky coach.
Closes it. He hands you a cigarette, puts one of his in his mouth. Do you light it up?
Of course.
If you light it up, he lights it up. You guys get a +1 cool bonus for 24 hours as you guys are light one up and fly off in your fucking fancy ass sky coach, and your driver / bodyguard / samurai
Plus
guy.
one, put you on a 1.
Morale bonus. Oh wait, there is no such thing in 5e. Well, we'll just add it. You just get a +1 to your like abilities, skill checks.
I was gonna say there's no cool check here.
Yeah, there's no cool check. You just get a bonus for 24 hours +1. Unless something not cool happens, then you lose that immediately. Like if you say something uncool,
Like throwing up.
Oh yeah.
That's why it goes
If
and
you get
throwing up.
possessed again, you lose that
Consider it
bonus. Right?
uncool.
You have to get extra.
Taking a ghost down the throat probably ruins the cool one.
Fuck up.
Yeah, but Kaido doesn't know what happened, so he's like, everything's still cool. You guys are still cool as you fly off to this tea house. With just so much money in your bank account, like no worries. Damn, if I could be one character, it'd probably be Frederick.
You want to throw up and get exercised and get fucking Emily roasted or whatever?
But yeah. Okay.
Bling bling.
You liked it.
Who else is leaving? Does
The
anyone
twins are
stay?
definitely
Okay, the twins.
They're
leave.
well, the twins are going to go to their room and get all their stuff and come back here.
Okay. How much stuff are we talking about?
It's not much. I think they were staying at just a local inn a few nights while they were in town. So it's their traveling gear and basically their stuff just to come back.
Yeah, so Dave greets you when you guys come back and like, oh, you guys staying here?
I ignore him and walk past him up the stairs to find a room.
Cool. I guess we'll talk later.
Yeah.
All right. And then, okay. And you guys start packing your stuff out and in one of the rooms. Just put the bedroll on the floor, no problem. And spend the night. Okay. And we have, like, who else is leaving? What do you guys do? Pretty much Brad, Edge.
Brad is
Ein,
Brad is going to leave, but I'm gonna pack some stuff because I feel a little bit unsafe. And plan to come back, but I want to see if I can briefly talk to Olive before I come back.
Okay. Roll me D20. Brad. So on a 6, you look around and you ask around for Olive, and there is not, like, no one's really. They're like, I don't know. One of the Boromore guys, they don't. How do you think the Boromore treat you? Like, obviously you're like a friend, right? You're like a friend of a friend. Imagine you're like a gang. And then you have like a friend who's like a gang member or a member of your gang, and then their friend who's not a member of the gang. Like, how would you treat that guy?
It's party.
I mean,
right?
But I do gigs at their place
No,
for
like
a month or two now.
You the clown, of course.
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But no. But tell me, like, what do you think they treat? How do they treat you? Like, do they treat? I'll let you decide. Like, do they treat you like a kid brother? Do they treat you like the weak guy in the group? Do they treat you like
They
like a loser?
Yeah, they kind of not like a loser, but like
like a piece of shit. No, I'm just,
I am the older brother, but I do think the dynamic of like little brother, because Olive is like, I mean, I'm technically the older brother to Olive, but I think the dynamic is like Olive is like this rogue that like hangs out with the gang and like go on these like jobs with them and stuff. So they probably see her as this like tough badass. So like compared to that, they see me as like a little brother dynamic, even though I'm technically older than her.
For sure.
But they see we're pretty tight, right? As foster brother sister grew up. So so that's kind of the dynamic. I would say they probably wouldn't give me the deets on like missions and like what exactly, because it's probably not very legal stuff they do. But they'll give me a sense of like, you know, what's going on, or if she's safe or not.
Yeah. So you see Troy, darker skinned, Boromore clan. He's got these glowing blue and red tattoos all over his body. Some of them, and they move. So as they move, they circle around each other, and sometimes when they meet, they create purple. And it just swirls of like ink and color. Nothing. It doesn't really like coalesce into any shape or form. Just like wisps of color moving around his body. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's pretty ripped, halfling, 3'4". How tall is Bradley? Like, how tall is Bradley?
Just about 6 feet.
Damn,
like
so
a tallish human.
So you're like maybe double the size of this halfling named Troy, right? With all these tattoos. And he's like on one of those like like baby chairs, like stools where it's like really high up and his legs dangling, and he's smoking a cigarette across the bar, and he's looking at you. Brad, you just asked him where like you're asking him where Olive is, right?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, have you seen Olive tonight?
Yo, she's on the job. You know I can't give out deets. Sorry, little bro. No, to wait.
You know how long this job gonna be? She'll be back tomorrow?
Bro, I just told you I can't tell you the deets.
I kind of just like shake my head, like just look at what, 2 days? 3 days?
Bro, me answering that question is like giving you the deets. What the hell, man? You know, we don't snitch. We don't fucking snitch. You know what they say.
I just want to know why I can see my little sis.
I don't know, but we don't know about you yet, Brad. You're a good guy, but you haven't.
What do you mean you don't know me? You've seen 17 different versions of my shows in the last month.
That's not a good thing. It's not something with proud. I'm gonna be honest with you, Brad. I don't listen to it. I don't listen to it because I heard it too many times. It's I don't even care about it. Look, you never spilled blood. You never spilled blood for the clan.
What do you mean?
You gotta spill blood for the clan. You know
that one time.
Not your blood, dude.
Oh my God.
I just kind of like sigh and like walk away. Go back to my apartment, pack my shit, and go back to the house. The tavern.
As you're walking away, he's like, "Hey, Brett.
Yeah.
You know we care about you, man. And it's real easy.
Yeah.
It's real easy. It's real easy. You just, I'll help you do it. We'll tie somebody up. You close your eyes. You point the sharp end at them, and then you just run as fast as you can towards them. That's it. And then you're in. You're part of the fruit. Think about it.
I just shake my head and like walk away.
All right. I don't know how long you're gonna keep doing these gigs for, man.
Not for long. Got maybe something different, but let me know if you see Olive. And I walk away.
Oh. Okay. All right. That's a little straight. He's gonna clock that. He'll remember you saying that. Okay. All right, and you grab your stuff, Brad. When you grab your stuff, is it a lot of stuff? What is it?
No, I mean, I'm not that rich, right? I'm on that getting broke money, so
bedroll and
just like bedrolls, the basics.
All right.
I mean, I do have like a mini drum set, some stuff for my. Well, although I probably leave most of that at the stage.
Okay.
I don't carry it around with me.
Drum set? Carry around a mini drum set with you?
Not
what are
not
we talking
carrying
about?
with
Like,
me.
are
I
we
mean,
talking
like,
about like a snare and a cymbal, or are we talking about like, like?
No, he's got bongos. Don't worry about it.
That's your mini drum set.
Yeah, I got a cowbell, the triangle.
Oh, you're like one of those one-man band machine things where you have all those
Yeah.
annoying ass instruments, but you just have all of them. No,
That's right.
Okay.
I got
Damn, how do you have
there's
so
a
many
use for
kids?
them for all kinds of bits I do. You gotta.
Dude, you got a disguise kit, a forgery kit, a poisoner's kit. What the hell's a poisoner's kit?
Oh, that's not mine. That's
I
Ed.
haven't seen that.
Yeah, ignore that. I misclicked.
You make poisons?
But,
That's interesting. Okay.
Oh,
You grab your
according to
stuff.
these
Yeah.
facts.
Yep.
You come back. You claim. You stick a room here, or just on the ground, wherever you do. All right. So Edge, Ori, and Ein. What do the three of you guys do?
I'm just going to finish up my notes here. From what everything else said.
Not
And
everyone's
I'll pick-
moving, by the way, Luz. I think Frederick is still. He's too rich to live here, probably.
I'm probably going to then just go upstairs and claim a room as for my own.
Do you bring any stuff, or you just like plop down on the ground, and just kind of chill?
Well, I don't think I have much of anything, I figure that my last job I did was enough just to send something home and just cover off whatever bills I had or expenses. So what I have is probably what I have on me right now.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Well, yeah.
I mean, unless you're talking about like your adventure gear, like you have your bedroll and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta have.
Okay.
All
right.
And probably some of the more bulkier items like the toolkits. So I'll just
So you probably have those
right.
stashed away somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
So,
you go grab those.
So I can grab those later, but I can go upstairs and grab a room for myself first.
Yeah.
Something
okay.
that I like. Something probably with a window too.
Yeah. So you notice that there are definitely rooms up there that have, a window. It's pretty fairly big.
Okay.
Okay. And there's also like the tower room over here as well, which you guys can also explore. Up here. I'll move you.
Is that outside or?
Yeah. Well, it is essentially, it's still upstairs. But it is like it's like a tower part of the so it is like a separate room.
Okay.
And it's not outside. It is still roofed. All right. So Edge, no, you're not really doing much. You're laying low. You're thinking about what's been happening, what information you have.
Yeah.
And you're kind of just pondering and exploring more of the mansion. Oh, not the mansion, sorry, the tavern.
Get myself familiar and settled in.
Okay. Ori and Ein, who wants to go? Now, after we do the both of you, I think that's a good place to leave off.
I claim a room and start knitting.
Ori, you just claim a room and start knitting?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what everyone else is doing, so I'm just make a hat.
You're just knitting a hat. Roll me is there? I guess there's no craft check here.
No.
This would be. Do you have like knitting tools? No.
Sure, why not? I haven't put it on the character sheet, but sure, I have knitting tools.
Just roll a d20. Just roll a d20. Add your dex and add your proficiency. So
Okay.
plus 5. D20 plus 5.
See. 20.
Oh,
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
And
that's
No,
gonna be a
knit.
nice hat. That's gonna be a good hat.
But it's still knitted though. It's still a knitted hat.
whoa, a little biased.
Well,
Someone's a hater.
I've never had a great
Damn.
knitted hat before. I'm sorry.
I don't know what
that's
kind of
just
knitters
me.
you're
Jealous.
talking
I don't
about.
have like
Oh yes, that's exactly
sewing
what I'm
machine or
imagining.
anything here.
Just
I'm imagining this to be hot fire.
yeah. What does it look like? Ori,
What's it look like?
Yeah, like what is this?
I don't know the details here.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I mean, that's a really nice hat that you're knitting. It's
Nice hat.
like 98 degrees outside. It's like in the blazing summer.
I mean, it's gonna get cold eventually.
It's gonna get cold eventually.
I got nowhere to go. I was in a hotel room. I brought my stuff with me. I got nowhere to. I mean, I got stuff I could do if I want to spend a bunch of time just going around the town. But no, I'll sit down and just knit a hat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you just knit a hat, and you start working on the hat. It starts working. It starts looking pretty good. Like Ori, it's almost like as you're knitting this hat, certain weaves of it start to kind of turn an odd shade of metal, and then like it's like almost metallic in certain of the weaves, and that's, this is a sign of your deity who's always watching over you and encouraging your wealth, as literal gold thread is being weaved into this hat. And you feel like like it's like a peaceful presence, seeing the gold like being weaved in with the rest of the hat. And it's not like, that's not you doing that. That's like God.
Showing me,
like Jesus
approves
walking
my
next to you.
industriousness.
Yeah.
The character, she needs to keep her mind occupied, and she likes making stuff, so she makes stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep your hands busy.
Ein, what do you do?
Yeah, so I'll probably head out to rendezvous with Kaylin and then plan on coming back.
You live with
spotting.
Kaylin right now. Like I would say like you live with Kaylin, not Kaylin.
We're like squatting, right?
Where were you? What? Kaylin doesn't have a family? Is he like an orphan?
I thought he was like broke. So I was going to bring him to live at the joint, at the
people
mansion,
are
at the,
broke,
at the crib.
but he still
He's a
has
would-be
like
adventurer.
he still has like like a life. Like he has friends and a mom and dad maybe.
A day job.
A day job. He probably needs a day job. Like he probably does. He probably can't be a full-time adventurer.
He's not a full-time adventurer.
Yeah, no, he's definitely.
He's not that good yet.
He's full-time reckless adventurer.
He's a full-time reckless adventurer. Yeah, maybe he bosses tables and some days helps out at the factories. But yeah. Like what you guys live in a not so great neighborhood in the lower ward. I don't say you guys are squatting, but it's almost as good as squatting, or squatting might be as almost.
That's what I had
good.
in my mind.
Like it's not too bad. I mean, it's not too far off. So you return back to your place and you see Kaylin, and like it seems like whatever anger that he had before seems to have melted away, and Kaylin looks at you and he's like, Ein, you're back. I'm sorry about what I said. I didn't mean to be angry. I just like it was just.
And I kind of like awkwardly pat him on the shoulder. And try to fill him in, I guess, about what happened.
When you explain that, he's like, that can't be true. You really believe that?
And I nod my head.
So you're telling me that I was like a hero? And then I stopped an assassin from killing you?
Your actions are very brave.
He seems very proud. Kaylin gets 100 XP, and so does Ein. As you register pride from him, he's beaming. And for some reason, maybe that makes you feel good too. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe I get inspiration.
Yes. Maybe you do. Sure, take inspiration and 100 XP.
Oh, dang.
No, I mean, it probably makes his day. Like, he's probably like, hell yeah. It's like, what's next? Fine. What do we do next? Who are these bastards?
And I like tell him more in detail, like about the changelings and everything, and what to keep an eye out for.
All right. Great. So when do we go? When do we investigate? What do we do?
And then I guess I tell him like how I met everyone.
My invite probably got lost, or it was like a twofer maybe. Did you ask if it was like for both of us, or?
And I just kind of nod.
Right, I'm pretty sure it was like for both of us.
You are very strong. I think they will accept you.
Kaelin is level 1. Yeah. He will die.
I know, but Ein believes.
I love it. He is going to get murdered.
That changeling throw down.
I mean, he got so lucky with that roll. It's unbelievable.
With my portent.
And with the portent, like, it took a lot for him to get there. But anyways, yeah. So, do you tell Kaelin about, like, do you bring him back to the mansion?
No.
I mean, he's gonna want to go. Like, if you try to leave, he's gonna be like, "Where are you going?"
Trail me.
Oh snap! How much experience did that guy get?
He got 100 XP.
He got 100. Did he level up to 2?
Almost. I was looking at the map. It needs to be 100, so he's 1/3 way there.
Oh, that's good.
He's not gonna make it.
What about the changeling XP?
that XP is negated because it never technically. You guys don't remember.
Yeah,
it never happened.
Forgot it, yeah.
So, do you bring him along?
I guess for now I'll kind of stay there and plan to go at some other time.
With Kaelin?
Yeah, just like for the night, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of sleeping.
Okay.
And I'll gather my stuff and everything.
He's like, all right.
I plan on heading out early with a little note, the note trick.
Oh, you gotta leave a note?
Yeah, I'll leave it out the next morning.
Dear Kaelin, our paths are not optimized.
Kaelin.
Stay long.
No.
Farewell forever. That's it.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys just plan all night, and you can see like Kaelin is enthused again about what's going to, like, what adventures you guys are gonna get into. And then he's gonna ask you to recite the story again and how about he saved you, and you do.
I'll tell him it like 5 times. Each time it's like more enthusiastic.
He loves it. Detail. He's absolutely enthralled with it. He's like, he starts pitching you like book ideas, and eventually he falls asleep. Like, so you're Warforged, so you do sleep, but it's like a little bit different. Like,
I get a 6-hour long rest.
You get like kind of in like that trance thing, right?
Just kind of.
You just story time this kid to a sleep.
Yes, he just passes out. Like, and you tuck him in, and you leave out in the morning. Leave the note for Kaelin, and you arrive back here. And I'm gonna say, it being 12:30 for Eastern, that is a good place for us to pick up again on what you guys are going to plan on doing. Just keep in mind, you guys have free reign. There's nothing. I'm not telling you to do anything. You can do downtime, so you can try to make more money. if you don't want to rely on this chest. Like what Lucia said is right. Like, you know, like it's always hard to just take free stuff without anything in return. Then there's also, what was that?
No, it's not. Totally fine to take free stuff without.
It's hard taking stuff while getting groped in return as well. So you know.
Well, you earned it. You earned a bamboo. You definitely earned that shit. That 15 gold. No one will say you didn't earn it. But I mean, just giving people money is generally not. I think Teo might have been on the right path right there, where it's like not, you know, like altruism. Like, what is altruism at a certain point? Like, isn't there an agenda behind almost everything? And then, but so you guys have downtime. You can make gold. You can gather information. You know, like just think about what you guys want to do. You can hang out with you can make new contacts. You can do anything you want to decide to do to either further your objective here or not.
I go to the tavern and get drunk.
Definitely. You can definitely do that. And you guys let me know if you want to remain split up or not. But yeah, as you guys all kind of return and meet up in the morning, the only person we don't know where they are is technically Frederick if he comes back in the morning. But besides that, I think everyone's back at the mansion or at the tavern. Just, you know, whenever you guys have time or whenever you think about it, let me know what you would like to do, or just tell me in the session. But besides that, I think we're done for the night. Thank y'all for playing.
Nice. Okay, so just DM you whatever we want to do for downtime.
Yeah, like it's up to you. How do you guys want to do it? Do you guys want to do downtime in the session? Do you want to do it outside the session? Like, what do you guys want to do? I don't mind.
I think it's, if you've got the time, I'd say we can do downtimes like DMs in between sessions, and then the sessions when we all grew up together.
Oh, we could definitely do that.
It's just that usually a lot of downtimes is usually that's a big thing for the DM. So
yeah, I mean, we can just do like a message. If you guys want to just message me downtime. Timelines have to match, so just bear with me then on like how long stuff takes. But yeah, like if you want to go shopping, let me know, you know, and I'm also, you know, if you don't do that and you want to do it in the session, that's fine too. We can just take like a little bit of time. You know, like if you want any items from the item box, also let me know. Man, that's it. So thank y'all for playing. I hope you